Oh, shoot.
This is a Rick Code exclusive.
See that coming.
That's what that is.
Yeah. You got an evil eye on your chest.
Yeah, keep the evil negative spirits and whatnot. If it starts getting messed up, those scratches, then things are going on. It starts.
I got one. I actually keep mine in a drawer though, because I invite all of those spirits.
Cool.
Wash over me. Give me a golden shower of your
What?
negativity.
What?
Give me a golden shower of negativity. Wait.
That sounds like piss.
You don't like
Nasty.
Yeah. Regardless if you're in the shower or not.
Listen, man. What's going on? What you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
I know I've been downtown, and I've been to 6th Street, and I've been to some other places that people urinate frequently. It doesn't smell at all good in any way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, that shit is not true.
I'm sure you can attest to that.
Test to
Can you pass me those?
what?
No.
Blueberry ones.
What?
Blueberry. What's the name?
A test to
Cocktail caviar.
These nuts!
on.
Oops.
What is that? It look deeply rooted.
You had this before?
No, I haven't. Actually, no, I haven't. I had
Really?
Is that the one that Jeezy was
He sold.
was with?
Yeah.
probably should have kept it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is always.
Which one did you get?
The Neho.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. This is always a you know.
Genuine.
They're just so fancy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Nice little box.
Right. With the with the peaceful note on the back, you feel me? With the peaceful note on the back.
Oh shit.
Sip, savor, smile. No, you ain't getting out. I do apologize for the interruption. My jobless roommate loves to try to have an input, but you got to pay the bills if you want to say something around here.
It's on mine.
As it were.
Shot.
Shot time.
Okay, so
Oh, yep.
this is made like the agave leaf. This is very cool.
Yeah, we had this on the podcast before.
I know. I'm just reminding them.
You wanna? Are you amigo in it
I'm
up?
amigo it up.
Come riding in, yeah.
Let me get that
Oh,
By the way, be amigos if you're out and about and you just need, value, bang for buck quality añejo, añejo. I need yo. 3 Amigos tequila. You can't go wrong. I mean,
It's pretty good. Rocking with it.
for a bang for buck. Now, speaking of bang for buck, had a chance to try some Soledad
what?
yesterday. Shout out to Total Wine on my apologies.
There you go.
I'm apologetic. is with apologetic heart that I apologize with apologetic eyes. But yeah, no, shout out to Total Wine. Had to, the chance to, taste and purchase a 8-year aged tequila. Extra anijo.
Oh, it's extra?
Extra anijo.
Oh.
Sure is. It is extra anijo. That is what it is.
Extraordinary.
Right. It is quite, simply a very fine drink. And the bottle is nice. And
Good job, Mr. Miyagi.
and you would think that when you
Caught it out the air.
when you
I'm
get
gonna call it
done
like
with
this.
it, when you get done with it, you can use it as a vase.
You let it live.
What the? How am I missing this thing? Is it because of all this black? Okay, it's all good.
It's on now. Loud.
Shall we?
Cheers.
You did it, Evian?
I did.
Okay, and you did the Sincoro?
Yeah.
All right, then
Had
it's
to
a
get it,
good.
man. Fuck
It's
yeah.
a good taste tester, sir. Sir,
You will
Kobe
not have shots.
Kobe hitting the Hall of Fame and Jordan doing the speech for him. So he was like one of the earlier this week. He was like one of the last like text messages that they talked about. It was the fucking tequila and Kobe coaching fucking his daughter and shit.
Right.
the text message was about Kobe doing the tequila.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey man, I tasted your tequila and it's pretty fucking good." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, about he texted Jordan
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and said it's good.
Yeah.
He tasted the tequila.
I think he sent him a bottle and he let him know that it was fucking.
Right. I can believe that.
I can't picture Kobe drinking tequila. Or
Ain't
drinking
picturing him
anything.
Drinking anything, but
That's what I'm saying. Drinking anything. Like, I could just picture him being like, no.
Yeah.
maybe like a wine or something.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, tequila? Nah. I'll take a cucumber water.
A splash of lemon.
Right. Kobe was giving off cucumber water vibes. R.I.P. to the late, great Kobe Bean. Bean Bryant.
Sir.
You know what I mean? Kobe Bean Bryant. Yeah. So what do you think of your shots? What do you...
That one is a little bit sweeter than I remember.
Well, I mean, we didn't do the añejo. We think we had the Reposado.
He bought two different kinds, right?
Yeah, and the Blanco.
What?
But we never did the añejo.
Of what?
The Sindicato.
Nope. Only Reposado and Nejo. Never had a Blanco. I got 2 bottles at the house.
Oh, you did añejo?
Yeah.
We did
I got
añejo
the
the
pictures.
first time.
I got the pictures of that shit.
Hey, man, you ain't got to disrespect Blanco. Blanco is okay sometimes.
That nigga was like.
Take 2 and pass it down.
To who?
Take 2, pass it down.
I pass it down.
Take 2 and pass it down.
To who?
To you.
You want me to take
Take 2.
2 of the...
Take
like,
2.
This is a laxative.
What?
Take
Yes, sir.
2 and pass
Take-
it down?
Take 2 and pass it down.
I was gonna grab my own.
Oh,
too.
I thought you
yeah,
meant
yeah.
take 2. Pass
It's
it
all
down.
good. Oh, what?
You can pass the tray back. Gracias.
Why are you giving me a laxative?
Cheers. Y'all ready?
Blazy Susan.
Shout out to Blazy Susan. Some good cones.
Oh shit.
A nigga done upped you. He one upping you right now.
What?
My man came
Oh.
to win.
Is that bulb thing?
Like bowl?
No, that fucking shit that he showed us.
You know, I really don't know why you looking at me. We live. Like, we TV on YouTube. My man over here getting diabolical with the concoction of sorts.
No, the fucking thing fell off.
For episode 43.
Yes, sir.
Big 43. The Podcast.
Faux Trey.
YNHT in the house. I am Ricky C. That is
Bobby.
Ricky Code, a.k.a. the Platinum Stallion, a.k.a. the Big Beneducci, a.k.a. the Razzle Dazzler, a.k.a.
Got stuff. Oh, he telling you about it. Letting you know.
About to
Mr.
shake the cage.
Right.
a.k.a. Mr. Jobless, very high input roommate. In the house, reporting live. Follow me on all platforms. That is RICKCODE, and that is in case your mama was asking. I am really liking the plate she sent. Tell her I appreciate it, and the greens was fabulous. I'd be happy to, do it again sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Miss Gladys can have me over any time of the week. I'm all for it. That pound cake, it'd be good.
Banana pudding myself.
And she actually makes a pretty good cake as well. I like it. And that their kids was a joke about banging your mama. Nigga, where your mom at? Where your mom at? Hey, fella. No.
What?
Zulu, no. I mean, I can kind of understand that because in theory, that's a vacuum compared to the J. So I can't really understand the physics of how he would put in a CBD joint and get any type of actual combustion inside of that.
We seen the video.
I mean, it's got to be a vent hole or something, right?
It's a car.
Okay. Then that's probably they need a bigger vent hole or something. Miss Gladys, she got a bigger vent hole.
You don't put your mouth on it.
Hold on.
Put your finger over
I don't
the charge.
need it.
Put your finger over the charge and...
I don't.
Yeah.
I brought my own. for
Shout out to Power Hitter.
what happened? Let's go ahead.
Put your finger over the car, man. In half.
When I was hitting it, I thought
In
about the
hell.
fucking Mortal Kombat nigga.
Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
Sucking out soul.
Miss Gladys, she can relate to Shang Tsung.
She got my head hot.
Yeah, Miss Gladys can definitely relate to Shang Tsung. She done sucked out of many souls, And exactly how does one come up with such a contraption? Who's sitting at the house like, you know what?
The original version came out in the 70s.
Let's make a shotgun-tastic. This is actually a very COVID-friendly way of doing things. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Niggas ain't finna kill me.
Shout out to Power Hitter.
Let me go and do my shot. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Complete with ass catching. Unless you an ass catcher. Me, I'm more of like a poke type. You know what I'm talking about? I'm an ass catcher. I'm a ass catchers. If they know anything about Azteca, you feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm digging what you dug.
You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure the flow was pristine.
Size wise?
No.
Which one goes first?
Which one is which?
I can
these two is
definitely
raw.
tell you
and these
which
is-
one is.
I knew this one was one of them, but I didn't know if this one was like a raw or not.
That's right, because you have the two different papers.
La biblioteca.
Sí. Donde está?
Por favor.
¿Qué? ¿Qué?
See how I said that though? I sounded like I knew something. La biblioteca disco feel.
What? Library party what? If I'm wrong about the disco part. I would say, yeah. I probably got to relight it. Nah, ain't no smoke coming out.
See what I'm talking about? That thing vapor. I'm good. I don't need to hit it no more. I was good enough. I felt it.
It's only been like a quarter of a CBD.
Yeah, I
What are you
felt
talking about?
it. I felt the air.
Been a quarter of this. What are you talking
I
about?
felt the air. I smelt it. I smelt the air. You know what I'm saying? That's all I needed. 'Cause all my life
KC JoJo.
I paid for someone like you. But now that they got porn, I think I finally found you. 'Cause all my wives is on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I hope that Portia feels the same way too.
What's your thoughts on that?
'Cause she took that
You're a big
girl
Portia fan.
husband. Woo. I don't have thoughts on that. That ain't my business.
Well, I'm not.
It's
just
how
saying.
I treat it. I mean, if I had the manufacturer thought about it, I would say don't let somebody's wife stop you from finding your husband. I'm so stupid. Why am I so stupid? I don't understand. No, I wouldn't say that for real. I'd say
Shut.
nothing. I wouldn't. I mean,
On that topic, you had nothing to say.
I mean,
I'm just saying, because, everybody has their opinion.
I mean,
it doesn't mean that
it's
holds valid or anything. I'm
it's
just saying
women's.
everybody
It's
has their
women's
thoughts.
business. If it's, I mean, women's business. That's a precedent right there in the first place for me. Where all right, I check out. But more importantly, it's like
Yeah, we not toasting.
for sure, it's relationship business. For what we toasting to?
You gotta pour up another one, bro.
Well,
He done already drunk his
My bad.
without us, bro.
hey, bro, I guess so. Let me go ahead and do that. So did you always quiet while I'm pouring.
That's not regulation, bro.
I would respectfully request a instant replay review.
Hey, from where you sit, you can kind of see that it's not.
Man,
Oh, that bitch is not.
I thought it was. I must be at the wrong angle.
Not touching
I
top.
thought I was the wrong angle. That's you right. That ain't regulation height.
Man, that bitch is right on that hoe. Like right on that bitch. Like right on that hoe.
What you got to say, Judge?
Just gotta
Did I stick the landing?
After the second try.
I mean, look, sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, can you pass
Nate
me
Robinson had 9 dunks before he made it.
Gracias.
What was I saying though? Like I said, women business. If it's a question of the morality of it, I guess is what maybe everybody was asking. Like, oh, is it foul? Because that was
just said what your
Portia's
thoughts are.
friend.
Whatever-
Oh no,
whatever you
I'm
wanna
saying,
comment
I'm
it,
saying,
you know what I'm
I'm trying to, I'm trying
narrowing
to.
it down to any.
No, I'm
specific-
trying to in real time. I'm trying to care. I'm really trying to give a fuck. I'm trying in real time. Y'all watching me try to give a fuck. I'm trying my hardest. I really am. I could not give a fuck about like now. And I mean that in no disrespectful way. I'm saying like that's a relationship thing. Like now, if you was just saying something like that's relationship business. At that point, you know what I'm saying? It's personal. It's like.
Well, the only reason, I was just
Yeah,
in that
man,
situation
like,
that I mean, eventually you plan on being in a relationship, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? That's all. I mean, I'm not asking for nitty gritty details. I'll just ask, you know what I'm saying?
are you
what y'all-
saying like what?
Just in
Oh, are
general,
you
know
saying
what I'm
like
Because,
would I
it's
be
one
a
of those
dude
situations where
that would
everybody's
be in
like,
that situation and I would go with the girl?
And
And
if you're in a
that's my
relationship, oh my God.
girlfriend or something? Is that what we asking? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it a question to this? Because like if it's just what do I feel about Portia and what's his name?
Yeah, you already
Alvin?
said it. So,
I don't know his name. Like,
me either. I have no idea.
I mean, I was being funny when I said Alvin
Oh.
because of the
I
look
just
he
said
goes
what's your
for.
thoughts.
But yeah,
You gave your
no.
thoughts, but that's why I was telling you.
Yeah, my thoughts is I
Not the
couldn't
details.
give 2 fucks.
Right.
3 if you really need it.
that nigga pissed it.
Yeah. The banging you yanked off.
No, he playing with his little toy. I made him a hang down dog bone in his
What
kennel.
you don't know, he's in there doing sit-ups.
Yeah, he in that bitch training.
He getting ready to fucking break him.
Yeah, they go with that training. That's how it is. It's like a dog
He gonna
bone.
start from
He
the back and be like, oh.
can train. He can do the
He
yada
gonna wake
yada.
up one morning, he gonna be like, nigga,
Then he lay down. He got his, you know what I mean.
I need to go walk. He gonna be like, hold up. How did you get? No need for that. Get the leash.
Is we gonna do this?
I'm ready to go walk. What'd you shoot? Cincoro? Oh, yeah. Evian? What'd you shoot?
3 amigos.
It's got an up note.
Going one at a time.
It's got an interesting up note. It don't burn. It just got like a height to it.
Like the aftertaste is kind of like a sweeter.
Yeah, like it's got like a height. Yeah, like it's got like
you know
a
what I'm saying?
ring
Yeah,
to it, like almost like
a citrus type. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
right, something that permeates. It's
Yeah,
like it rings like for a second. It's like, oh, okay. It don't burn. It's just like resounding. It just recurs a little bit and kind of fade out.
Right.
Yeah, it don't burn.
The initial is like, ooh, okay.
And I compare that to the Solar Dad, where you know you drink that and then you realize that was a nectar for the gods. You know,
For
the
some
Titans
reason,
had.
the first thing that comes to my mind is Soledad. I think of like a fucking solar powered car.
First thing come to my mind
Well,
is
it's Soledad.
a wife auctioning off her husband in his sleep. She's Solar Dad. I like it. I'll be here all week, folks. If you really want me to stay, I'll never leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, my bad. My bad.
Oh, don't like the outside. Because I'm like,
It just be a burnt piece of plastic.
nigga, inhaled the wrong smoke.
Maybe I'll have straight CO2. My bad, man. I think it's lit. I'm not sure.
You good?
Oh, that's like residual
Yeah. The burn off.
condensation.
The burn off.
Yeah, that's condensation.
Condensation?
Mm-hmm.
Condensation.
You know, yeah. I feel like how I feel about that situation is everybody need to go get them some business. Now I ain't saying you can't talk about no shit. And I ain't saying shit ain't interesting. I'm just saying like you don't know. Nobody don't know these people for real. Do work 40 M's. Saying they friends. I don't know to what degree. In that case, is a philosophical debate. Potentially, should one date one's previous lover or something like that? Because what I understand is the other girl proposed to somebody herself and is getting married to somebody else. From what I seen, you feel me? So
Yeah.
it's like, what are we?
I have no idea about the subject. I just know that
This is so unpleasant.
I keep hearing that everywhere, and it's like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
niggas was going crazy over that shit.
Oh no. That's
It's
why.
like, why?
Like, I don't.
Like,
Like,
these
yeah.
people don't care about what you
Yeah,
talking about.
man. Like, what are y'all
Especially
doing
if the
at
other
that?
woman went and got engaged to somebody else.
Right.
And
Now, like I said, I
I seen a
ain't
picture
saying-
with Portia and like the dude that she had the kid with that she was married to before, and the dude. So it was like, all right, these niggas
Right.
not really giving a fuck about shit. Like,
Right, they all in the same motherfucking room. And it's the best I can do.
Easy as
Best I can do.
dig it.
But nah, man, yeah, that's grown people business. That's what I'm saying. I don't get involved in it. Now, if you talking about something happening on the show or something, yeah, we can talk about that. But if you talking about somebody real life, like they, I don't care.
What?
I'm a
You getting the joint fucking with the fucking shotgun.
I
With the
got,
shotty, with the fucking drink.
I gotta try to give a fucking Titus, and so far my doctors tell me I'm really sick with it. I really try to give a fuck, but it is so hard, and it's only getting harder every day. And people don't understand my struggle, cause sometimes you want to give a fuck, you know. You wanna feel like you care, you know,
That shit
about
was
this
tripping
shit.
me out. I was like, is that nigga moving, bro?
Oh yeah, he moving, he trippy, you know. You want to feel like, you know, you actually care about what's going on. Oh, and
To each his own, you know what I'm saying? They wanna.
I mean, yeah, that's why I say that's why I say I don't feel anything, because I don't really feel a way about the people talking about it. I just don't care. Like, that's not something I would care about. Like, there's a lot of shit that's going on, and if I was gonna care about a show, my bad. Am I babysitting? Is that what's happening?
No worries.
I didn't do it
I don't
right.
have no.
You waited till it went out. And then say,
Oh, I didn't do it right. It didn't work. It's your turn.
Right. Well,
It's all good.
like you were saying earlier, just people wrap their lives around these other peoples or these idols or these false gods at some point of views, and it starts a large debate, and people can be in an uproar about a situation that's not really relevant to any of their personal life.
Right.
But yet there's other things going on that are either boring or not up to what people are gravitating to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that you could put out that people would be like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Right, like crippin'.
You know what I'm saying? But
Always
then
always interesting. Never
Off
never
top.
not interesting. You know what I'm saying?
off top, you know what I'm saying?
Rip.
Some things that just be a lot more bigger in the public eye. But you know, fucking, that's how the society works. That's how things are the way that they are when it comes to popularity.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like if whoever reported that shit wouldn't have reported it, like
and
it
just
wouldn't
let it.
have been.
It'd be another thing that everybody else that got some shit, whatever. Okay.
Like if they would have waited till like Real Housewives for that shit to pop off,
Publicity. For
like
the-
people would be
Right.
just like, oh shit, she just with this dude. Like
Right.
it wouldn't be nothing.
Right.
Like,
But that's what I'm saying. It'd be because they would think it's a part of the reality show.
Mhm.
It's the fact that it's happening off the cam that it's like, oh, y'all got the sneaky link going on. You know what I mean? Like type of shit. And it's like, okay, now you getting these people real business. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Like, I mean, if it's we didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about something on Real Housewives of Atlanta before on here. I mean, it's at least something to talk about. You know what I mean? But it's a show. It's just like, okay, this happened on a
Yeah,
show.
scripted. Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's still it's a show. We know it's a show. It's a show. You know they need drama. It has to have climaxes. It's got to have protagonists and antagonists at all time
yeah.
Have you
in
all
order
seen
to stay compelling.
Tenet
Have I seen that?
What is that?
with Denzel Washington's son?
No,
They said we can't call them that, man.
we can't call him Denzel Washington's son.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
my apologies.
Is he not Denzel Washington's son?
I mean, he
To the
is, but
community,
like,
I apologize. I was not informed. I just got the
Yeah.
memo. Appreciate you.
oh, he
online they saying like he holding it down, bro. Like
is
he a
hold-
real good actor. Like on
I mean-
Ballers,
Yes.
he held it down. Fucking
In this
everything
movie,
I done
he
seen him in, he done.
was on point.
And so because of that, I can't call him Denzel Washington's son.
No, they say you got to give him his own name because you making it seem like he.
How about I give him the name Denzel Washington's son?
Okay.
What's
It's like
his
me
real name?
telling people to
David
stop calling.
Washington?
David Washington. My apologies, David Washington.
It's like me telling.
David
you know what I mean?
Washington. Yo, have you seen Tenet?
The
and
Big B.
with David.
That's like that's
Washington.
why people let people telling me, and I'm like, they calling me, boy, you the Big B son. Yeah, sure is.
Huh?
I know I'm Big B too, but you know I'm still Big B son. You know.
But David Washington.
I mean, David
Hold it
Letterman.
down. Yo, Tenet, that motherfucker.
David
son,
Auschwitz.
Yo, that is the
I'm
shit.
trying-
That fucking whole concept. that
Joe
motherfucker-
Episcopal.
Episcopal? What?
Joe Episcopal live.
I'm trying to remember if we watched that or not
That motherfucker.
because it's been out for a minute.
Yeah, and
think-
I saw it on HBO Max. Shout out to HBO
Tenet.
Max. Yeah.
Tenet.
Yeah.
That's elite. So we went from Real Housewives to like real substantial quality media.
No. The only reason why I fucking got into that because you said the protagonist, antagonist, and in the movie, David Washington's character refers to himself as the protagonist.
I mean,
So I was like, ooh. And
oh, it triggered. I see what
saw
you're
that
saying.
couple-
I got you.
Saw that a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, but
that
ain't that like a
motherfucker-
serious movie? That's what I'm saying. That's like a drama, ain't it?
Oh, man.
It's like an action.
Oh
type
man,
of
so it's a drama, sci-fi, fucking action like a motherfucker. Real little rough summary, fucking real quick.
man, you don't even got to tell him. Have you seen American Skin? That nigga's not gonna watch nothing you suggest, nigga.
Rough summary, real quick. Fucking time travel,
Why you
right?
hate me so much? I don't understand.
Time travel, right? You
What did I do to you?
concept of time travel from all the movies that's been depicted. That you go into a time machine, you punch in a date, you pop up to the location, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not in this one. You can time travel, but you have to travel literally through time. So what happens is you go through the turnstile.
Mm-hmm.
Go through the turnstile, and you fucking got him.
might
Right
have.
over here.
I tried.
Go through this turnstile that they fucking devise and shit, right? So when you come out the other side, it's the time frame of what you just left, but it's in reverse. So everything that's going on is all reversed. So when you look up at the sky, all the birds are going, they're flying in reverse. Fucking when
So
you
it's
step
kind of
into
like
it.
Nas verse. You know how?
Nas.
He rap backwards.
Gotcha. Yes.
Okay, shout out to the
So
multi-mogul.
when you step into a puddle, it's like you coming out the puddle. Everything is fucking reversed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Everything's
right.
backwards. You can't breathe in that time frame. Yo, reality is you going straight, but everything behind or everything around you is going in reverse. So you gotta wear like an oxygen mask and shit. Damn. And you're the
ugly as fuck.
It looked like I was doing a lot though on the camera though.
That hoe was like.
Yes. That was just for the fans. It looked like I did the most right there. Worth the mother.
And now if you got that angle right there, that motherfucker gonna be telling it. Oh boy. Yeah, huh?
It's past 30 minutes, so that hoe is already.
You lucky. You lucky.
Hell yeah.
But you got the biggest ball out the way, so that the camera angle might be able to go ahead, boom, 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 boom with
Nope. It was right here. Camera gonna go right through the avion. No. I can't
Dead
see it.
center, son. You caught it all anyway, straight up, straight head on, because you can see it's clear. Boom, hit you right there. So camera angle, boom. You hit that hole right there, on point.
So the 44 reserve.
Next episode,
Yeah.
it's going down.
Already got it in the cart.
44 reserve.
Yep.
I didn't see it there. I was looking at reviews. And I came across the reviews.
Gotta keep the theme going. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's not working. It's not working.
It's not working.
Damn, it's not even midway.
No, it's not even.
Not even
midway.
a quarter. Nigga said.
Yeah, alright, you on your own.
Nobody's
I'ma
challenging. I'm just
respectfully
pouring up a shot.
disagree.
I see
I didn't say anything. I'm just pouring up a shot.
I see you, and I match you.
I'm sipping this Sincoro extra Añejo. No, it's just Añejo, I think.
Yeah, it's just regular.
You gotta have some forearm strength when you pour that bottle, though. That bitch kind of throw you off a little bit. Like, oh, shit.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, and that's definitely not. Yeah, that wasn't regulation height. I'm glad you did
Okay.
the
I'm
respectable
getting you.
thing.
You're done, son. No, right there. No, I missed it by a little bit.
I didn't miss mine.
It was a little bit. It's like a little thing. Am I skeet? Am I skeet? Am I skeet?
You right there, coach. I don't wanna ruffle no feathers.
Instant replay.
I don't understand.
Yeah, that smells fucking sweet.
Let me ask you
as
all a
fuck.
quick question.
Definitely. What's up?
Why is Jadakiss hardest to get?
Can't do a laugh, but you know, try to do it. Get it?
Cause he's probably like one of the best. He's like one of the
Why
best
is-
like
why is-
featured
Why is
artists
the
ever.
industry designed to keep the artists in debt? Why? Why you don't rap instead of trying to be fly? Why is hating at an all-time high? Why are you even alive? Oh, that I've been living. Pain that I've been carrying. They got me in the system. He gonna start barking. Let me stop.
So what?
Yeah, man.
What?
The dog gonna start barking.
Yeah, when I sing like that, he start
Really?
barking. Yeah,
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He love it. He love when I sing.
Y'all be doing duets?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not knocking. I'm just, because there is some dog lovers out there that would be doing some things like
I
that.
mean,
So
no,
I'm just
well, no, we
saying,
don't have to do what do this. You know what I'm saying?
You
He
gonna
tried
take
to
him
do
to
it.
see 101 Dalmatians?
live.
Nah, I just been.
They got the new movie coming out.
Right.
Oh,
I was thinking of like
they got the new series coming out.
yeah.
Cruella.
101 Dalmatians. 101
She look
Dalmatians
crazy.
on
Yeah, that one
ice.
look crazy.
She looked crazy.
Cruella.
I was like, whoa.
What I want them to do, I was sitting there thinking about, let's
Y'all
talk
be doing
about some
karaoke?
shit. I'd rather talk about who the fuck Portia Williams is fucking or not fucking.
Right. So, do you do karaoke with your dog? Is that what goes down?
Karaoke with my dog.
No.
What was I finna say? Damn it, that just threw me all off. Now I'm thinking about
So
karaoke.
then we're just gonna go with a yes since you didn't want to answer. So we're gonna go with a yes. So
I
karaoke goes down. Do you have gatherings to where you have other people with dogs? And you
No,
come over and-
what I usually do is, you ever seen that painting of them dogs playing poker?
Yeah.
See, I bring this table back out,
Yeah.
and then I bring out all my neighbors' dogs. I bring them over here, and then I also sit them all down in the seats, and we play poker. Some of them smoke cigars. Some of them, they're not into that.
That's pretty, no bullshit. That sounds badass.
Yeah, man.
I would fucking probably trip out. They all of a sudden they.
I remember seeing that
talking.
painting as a little kid.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Bro?
Yeah, he be like,
Everybody had that hoe, bro. Like,
Not everybody. My grandma had them Jesus,
yeah, like the
Jesus.
torso up.
the plates,
Plates.
the little plates.
Oh, the plate place that you hang up on the wall.
Yeah.
With the little fucking,
Yeah, nigga, I'm from that
damn.
era. Yeah, the plates. The plate. Yeah,
and
the
they be
plates.
like stacked.
Yes,
right?
sir. The plates. You either know it, if you know, you know. If you don't, it's like, what are you talking about? The plates. The plates. You know.
The plates is like, you know how they got like the mirror things now that they be
Right.
and it's like the
The
different
plate.
sizes and shit. Like,
The sets of what they are. The
And my
different
boy
plate
on that
sets.
jump. Hit them with the holy pose. He hit him with the holy pose on that jump. That's type
So,
of shit.
that's- I'm
One
just
of them had
curious,
Michael, had
like, did he
MLK
have-
on it.
Like, did he have guidance with that pose? Like, did the photographer was like,
Oh no.
like,
Uh,
or he was just like, you know what, I got this.
I think Jesus took selfies. I don't think he had a personal
Oh
photographer.
no, he had to.
Yeah,
I mean, you didn't.
he,
Even, somebody took.
I mean, in
took a
theory, he was
picture.
too selfless for that, right? And I mean, he was also broke as fuck. So how was he paying this man?
With his leadership.
Wow, we going to get canceled. I just called Jesus broke as fuck. I did. My bad, do that. That's wow. It's over. This is it. The last one. For sure. Well, been real.
we didn't even have to fire each other, my
Right.
nigga.
It's been real. It's been fun, y'all.
Shit, you can segue right into that.
No.
Nah,
Yeah.
we not.
We
Let's
gonna
save
wait.
that for the end.
Oh, okay.
We gonna
I
wait.
wanna-
But yeah, no.
man.
What I
Yes.
meant was
I'm waiting for that one.
Jesus was not employed. He was a nomad. You know what I mean? So he wasn't out with the funds to have like self portraits done of himself all the time. That's why I don't really subscribe to the Jesus image in the first place, though. For real, on some real shit,
Wasn't he a carpenter?
He was. I mean, he was a carpenter by trade, but
So that would be an occupation.
even if you go by the, like, let's say you take the Bible, as a religion person does, from a historical, factual background, then that would mean that he had the carpenter trade as far as the skill, but he wasn't making chairs. He was riding donkeys, cross country and shit. I mean,
Like 20-something years missing.
yeah, you know what I'm
30
saying?
years
Like, right.
missing in between from this time to this time. Shit, he could have been making all types of shit during that time. He could have been canoeing the fuck out of shit. I don't know, man. Just saying.
I don't think he was doing that. I think that
He could be
I think
doing
that
anything.
it's not missing. They got the books. They just didn't add them. There's like books of Enoch and there's-
All the ones that they didn't
Yeah,
include.
they
that
just
have a
took
lot of
them out.
things that, yeah, right. Yeah. 100%.
I was thinking about that shit when I was watching that fucking Mormons fucking documentary. Like, how them niggas was like beefing and shit over some shit that, oh nigga, I got these pages and I got these pages now, nigga, you blew up and shit. That shit was crazy.
I ain't never heard about that.
We talked about it on here before.
It was a documentary. It was all real shit.
Was it a documentary that I had seen?
No, I said that I had like
Okay.
the first 2 episodes of it.
Yeah.
I still haven't went back to it, but the first 2 episodes was crazy as hell, nigga. Like,
You think Mormons smoke weed?
I think some do.
You think they partake in old hashish?
Oh, I don't know. If you go that way with it.
Hashish patty.
Talking about the fucking hash shit. I don't know about that. I mean, you can't really stop anybody from doing anything, dude. Didn't they have like a Mormon show? Not Mormon, but it was an Amish show at one point. Some time back. It was like way back.
I know Whistling Diesel put some buggy wheels on the Hellcat and drove into town.
what movie was that?
That shit sound like a myth, don't it? I'm just talking gibberish. No, Whistling Diesel put some buggy wheels on the Hellcat and drove into town. That is a actual statement. It's not coded. That's a sentence.
I'm thinking of a movie where like some Amish people fixed a dude car. Like,
I can't even think.
what
Of
Are
fuck
we
you
there
mean?
yet?
No, it was like a recent movie, like in the last like year or two.
And then they made
It's like
it
a
super
comedy,
fast.
but
And they
fuck-
made it super fast.
I think they like fixed it up and shit. Like he was mad, fucking that they was trying to take forever or some shit, and like it was like they fixed it up way better than it was before.
Originally, damn.
I remember the movie that you're talking about. I just don't remember the movie. If you don't, I remember the scene. Can't place the movie. It
Yeah,
wasn't memorable.
I don't. Yeah, it wasn't really like a great movie.
Yeah, I'm saying
It
wasn't
had a
memorable.
couple parts in it.
Yeah, I remember the scene. Can't place the movie. What I can place is a order for Bitcoin soon. That's what I can play. Elon Musk trying to drive the price down so he can drive Doge up. I think he own a lot of that shit. And what would push a nigga that's worth like 300 billion to want to get more money? I ain't saying like I don't understand the hustler spirit, but I'm gonna be real with you. If I hit 100 billion, I ain't got no more hustle in me.
All right, this is the. That nigga trying to hit 1 trillion.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hustled out. I ain't talking about being tired, nigga. I got $100 billion.
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing. I do nothing now. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Be like Tom and just take pictures, nigga.
Nothing.
The
I
nigga
might
from
start
MySpace.
walking around in my robe.
Like, that nigga be
No
just taking
haircuts, no
pictures.
shit. I got fuck you money.
Yeah.
I walk into Walmart in just my goddamn robe. Nothing up on that shit. 3 o'clock in the morning. Telling them, close this bitch down. I want to shop. Get some groceries.
The richest nigga can think he fits to come in here and shop. Like, nah, nigga,
No,
you
nigga.
can't even get in. I'll pay you extra to
escorts
not let this
outside
nigga
the door.
in.
Right. Escorts outside the door. 100 billion?
Mhm.
So you start talking 200 billion and shit. Man, I ain't got no hustle, man. I ain't got
Yep.
I ain't got one get up and grind bone in my body.
Yep.
I'm gelatinous at that point. I am your brain on drugs. God damn it. I am literally made of nothing. I don't do anything. I get on the plane, I get off the plane. I get on the plane, I get off the plane. My plane, of course.
Yep.
I go to Hong Kong when I want.
You ain't really got no hustle, but you
Chinese.
got some ways where you could keep generating money where you don't really have to do shit.
The dividends, all
Yeah,
this
you know what I'm
shit
saying?
off
I
top.
got
go
some
to-
money over here
I go
doing
to-
some shit over there type shit.
100,000 easy. You can still
I
do
go
what
to
you
Haiti
need to
when
do.
I want jerk chicken. Type of shit. I don't do things. What do you do for a living? I don't.
I'm done with that.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm done with that
How
shit.
that white woman said.
Yeah.
Checking the box.
What,
dude.
how that white woman say? Oh, I like your car. What do you do for a living? She said, what? Like, what do you do for work? Work. What's that? Like, what? No. That's what I'm saying. At 100 billion, bro, you don't physically do. You don't even talk to people. You don't need to. Like, you got that shit on autopilot. Like, you got CFOs and CCOs and CEOs and you see what I'm saying, of all these different companies that you put the money up for. That you see what I'm saying? Like, you own fucking everything.
Yep. Man.
Mark Zuckerberg bought he bought so much motherfucking land in Hawaii they had a federal case against his ass. That's how they be moving.
You know Jay Prince got islands?
Yeah, Jay Prince got islands.
I seen it on Instagram. He got island number 2. He said it's bigger than the first one. I was like, God damn it, man. Like, that is baller shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they play. Like, Jay Prince ain't on the Forbes. Jay Prince's net worth at this point is unknown. What we do know is he been involved in a lot of pivotal moments throughout a lot of, like, in, not just in rap, like boxing and all of that. Like, that nigga getting some checks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, checks. When them bitches come in, 17 million deposit checks type of shit at times.
Wasn't he fucking with Mayweather?
Yeah, at one
Yeah.
point. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's done his thing. He's still in the boxing game heavy. So, but yeah, like,
Definitely one of the best hustlers of all time.
yeah, man. Yeah, these niggas playing Monopoly, man. They been playing Monopoly. I think it's Bill Gates. He owned the most land, something like 600,000-700,000 acres or some shit. Like, they own, right? Like, they.
But Montana or fucking one of them
It's
other states,
yeah. It's so much motherfucking land, man. It's
Wyoming.
yeah, like nigga own like a fucking country.
A plethora.
Or, you know what I mean? Just whatever the fuck niggas buying houses. Niggas like them buy houses, and then they buy every house around their house
By the neighborhood.
for peace.
90% of the fucking is vacant. Ain't nobody in that.
Nobody in them bitches. To the point people be just living in them hoes.
Yeah. Man, I done seen
Squatters.
some
Squatters.
Cause what you
the last couple weeks.
It's like an open house, but
right.
for free.
right?
I looked at land and like some of that middle of nowhere shit is like
Dirt cheap.
Yeah.
nigga.
Dirt cheap.
Yeah.
It's just the efficiency of getting out there, being able to control that area, having the contact, the people, the plugs, the connections. In
Well,
that
I
area so
mean,
that everything is going smooth.
you would like something like that in certain scenarios. For instance, Texas is working on this weed thing heavy. So if you
Right,
can get some land in the
100%.
middle of nowhere, you got premium grow land in the middle of nowhere,
Like,
which is
that's
security
Texas, my nigga.
in itself.
Right.
Like, because
Well,
it's in the
that's-
middle of nowhere.
Right, but see, that's where you can either
Right.
play the game of purchasing
Right.
the land,
And now you
holding
already-
out
right, you got it right.
until somebody wants to come by and buy, or you can go ahead and try to do that yourself in that same concept.
Definitely doing it myself.
But then
Right.
you gotta hire in people that are on point, knowing exactly what you expect out of each. You know what I'm saying? Strain, product, whatever that you want to push out of that situation.
I would agree.
You
Most
know?
important thing in all of that is still the land.
No, I agree. I agree.
Like-
That's why you hold dominance
'Cause you
over
can
the
do-
overall thing. But all I'm saying is I'm not speaking anything negative, and I'm not
You fuck
saying-
around here, buy some land,
just
find
saying.
some oil.
No, I'm not knocking that at
Yeah,
all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying of the process of the situation getting set up, of how things operate, or how you can go about it, because it's not just always one way when you come to purchasing land, right? You can turn that bitch and flip it like a fucking house and fucking have it for long term, generational. You can keep on passing it down, depending on what you want to do, because then there's other people that'll come by and be like, well, hey, I need to use this, contract.
Well, I mean,
The way
there's
the way
never.
niggas moving out here too. Like,
I was gonna say there's never really a bad component to having owning land if you can
Right,
afford
right,
to own it
right.
and keep paying the taxes on it.
Right.
In theory, over time your land will only appreciate no matter where it's at.
yeah.
Right.
Because the way land work, especially with the way it work in the United States, you can own land for generations. So
Correct.
at one point, the country would become landlocked in terms of real estate anyway. So even though you might have some land in the middle of nowhere, ain't no more land for sale.
Right.
Except for the land that's, you see what I'm saying? It's like,
It's already purchased
right.
and owned by the people that
So
fucking
if
have
you
it.
gotta
So
buy
what's
it
the
from them, right.
negotiations going to be like?
right.
How you gonna
Everything,
do this?
every price go up.
That's
Correct. All I gotta do is find out what
Right.
next door is selling their shit for.
Right.
Oh, okay.
like looking at cribs, like some of the area that we used to stay in, like
Right.
looking at cribs, and we're just
you.
like just to see
Bless you.
what the price range is. Like
Bless you.
it's like damn,
Fuck
them
us,
hoes
brother.
is kind of up
ash
there.
in my nose.
Like
I know.
that
Back
shit
when-
is crazy.
Back
out
when
here.
I moved into the neighborhood, I know that 60,000 at that time frame.
It's not that no more.
No, I know that. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you know niggas redo the
It's-
inside, and now that whole 200 and something.
Right,
man,
right.
is-
Because, and then you
Like
have to
that
take into
shit is
consideration
wild.
Shit.
of what people want their reality to be like. Meaning that they want to be able to send their kids down to the school. Meaning that the school is down the street. There, I can tell you that there's kids that walk up and down that street, and there's been no issues. Yeah, you have your kid fights or whatever, but when it comes to overall safety or
Right.
convenience for the child and for the parents of what their reality wants to be, that plays a factor too. You know what I'm saying? That price definitely gets played into there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing that people are thinking about when they're going into a neighborhood. Oh, can I let my kids play out here? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's all the components of what people want their reality to be like, you know? But those are those hidden things that people subconsciously do without realizing that
Yeah.
fucking, sometimes you gotta step back and be like, okay.
Catch 'em like this, nigga.
Oh, that'd be a god.
I saw my uncle catch a fly like that one time, and I was like, God damn it. That was the coolest shit I ever saw, nigga. He was just like, whoop. And I was like, bro, how the fuck did you do that, dog?
Was he in the military?
He's like,
No.
fucking,
I thought he might have fought in Vietnam or something.
he'd be like, fucking, when you become this wise.
That's the one I bought the machete for. Like,
Oh, he wasn't. It makes sense then. He like me. Cause I can do that easily. I could actually move my fingers in a manner, in such a strengthful way, and move them so fast that I create an air pocket around my hand that then basically turns this into an air pistol that I can shoot down the fly with. Like,
So there's been
pop.
like 4 attempts on camera already of that
I didn't.
not
I
happening.
did not shoot it. Do you want me to pull out the air gun?
I'm just saying there was like 4 different examples.
I can pull out the
where
air
there
gun.
That nigga
was
like,
he was like,
You want me to pull out the air gun?
That nigga was like,
and it was like, and that nigga was like.
You want me to pull out the air gun?
So all I'm saying is, there's been like 4 or 5 attempts already.
said, ooh.
So y'all want me to pull out the air gun?
Oh yeah, brother.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, I
I'll
want to see
pull
it.
out the air gun.
When he sit here and be right here, he gonna be like,
This is maybe too heavy, but yeah. You feel me?
That movie Push.
hold on, let me help you out.
You feel like that?
Was that the name of that movie?
I don't know. I know it.
Push,
Angel
where they
Lee,
used to like
Joe
do
Lee.
whatever.
No, I thought you were talking about the Bullet movie.
Want it?
Oh no, that's one.
That's what I was thinking about.
100 miles of running. Don't be scared when them fat coats coming. Just be scared, nigga. Keep your stomach rumbling. Shout out to Benny Siegel. Cold sweat center rumblers. Want it. But yeah,
Pretty
no,
decent
man.
rapper,
Back to the
One of the.
back to the Elon Musk situation, because we do need to make sure we let the people know. But yeah, no. On a serious note, I would just be on the lookout, because I mean, Elon Musk got a lot of money, not wealthy.
He got a lot of pull too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. When you got that much money, you automatically got pulled, because even if you rich, Elon Musk could change your life. You know what I mean? Like, you rich with 500 G's. Technically, if it's cash that you got on hand, if you got 500 cash, you're rich. Right? Like, if you got 500 cash in the bank, like that you can actually access, you rich.
500.
500,000 cash. You know how many people don't got 500,000 cash that's worth millions of dollars? Because you got to realize the net worth is what you worth. But that might be because you own stocks. You still got to cash them stocks out in order to get that money. You ain't got 500,000 cash. You might be worth $2 million. But your bank account probably got 30,000 in it. You see what I'm saying? You rich with, if you got 500,000 cash, you rich. Chances are you rich. That's gonna be what you call rich. 500,000 cash. Wealthy would be a nigga that's got 10 million cash or more accessible. You gotta remember what I'm saying. I'm saying cash. I'm saying in hand.
Yeah, liquid.
Like liquid. Like I can
Right.
go in the bank
Right.
and I can pull $10 million out right now. For real.
Without no
Not-
down, there is no.
Not my net worth.
Right.
Not what my company's worth. Not if you add all my assets up, my properties and stuff. Because that's not liquid.
Right.
Those are value assets, but those are not liquid assets.
Right.
You can't spend that. You can't spend you having a $2.3 million house
Right.
that you own. You can't spend that. You can borrow money against it,
Right.
use it as collateral, or you could use it as leverage in some type of way, but you can't spend that.
Right.
10 million cash, you wealthy.
Right.
You got $10 million cash, I guarantee you got well over 50, 60 million dollars. And that's still being low, because it might be more. But yeah, you got,
Due to certain each
Right.
circumstance.
because I was looking at when Kanye first made it to $1 billion, Or when he first got when he got that $3.3 billion evaluation. I don't feel like he killed it.
I don't think I did either.
But
Think I may have
when
seen
Kanye first got his $3.3 billion evaluation, he had 35 million cash. Out of all of the and I'm not saying it like that's not a lot, but I'm saying for perspective. Yeah, it's $3.3 billion. No, that's a lot. No, for you to be able to walk anywhere, and then I could really pull out $35 million of my own money.
Just for the moment, though.
Like in a
It'll be there.
right, 35 million. You know what I mean?
It's already happened. It's gonna
Right,
happen.
but I mean, but I'm just saying the bulk value of his net worth isn't like because that's 35 million cash. Well, you need what 100 million 10 times to get a billion. So you got what? You got 30 times $100 million net worth with $35 million cash. You see what I'm saying? On the scale of it, that's no money. If you see what I'm saying, out of what your net worth is, you literally talking about what 3%.
I see what they doing.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what they doing. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I see what.
What?
You gotta stay in that. So.
What? What they doing? Who is they? Nigga, this a podcast. You
Hey, I
can't
don't
do
know.
that. This nigga on this bitch talk about. I
I
prefer
see what
not
they
to
doing.
talk about it.
I'm not gonna say, but
What you mean? This is literally what we do. We say. That's what we got these mics for. We say, nigga. We don't not say. We say.
Me.
yeah.
That nigga came on his bitch like
I'm not.
the
no.
fifth.
Nope. The fifth. The fifth.
All right, there he is.
1, 2, 3, fifth.
There he is. There he is. There it is. Get that motherfucker.
He not really bothering me. Like I see him, but he not like in my.
Shit.
Yeah.
And anyway, shit.
I'm trying to figure out exactly when this motherfucker walked in. This motherfucker. Cause we need to have a conversation. It's all good. I'm gonna catch him slipping. I'm gonna break his back. For sure. What? I'm gonna break his back.
Right.
I definitely been looking more into the crypto shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
With the fucking.
That's what you call price manipulation.
Yeah. I got in on one yesterday. It was at $1.96 when I bought them. And then that hoe went up to like $2.26. Like,
What was it?
Cardano.
Oh yeah, Cardano. I know that. They got one for
I got that when I got my Doge.
They got.
I was like, I'm gonna get them at the same time because it looked like it was going.
I need to go back and look through my old emails and shit. I'm pretty sure I own some Ethereum. I just can't remember the why. Right, I can't remember where, because I was on a couple different platforms. So,
Oh no, that nigga got.
see what I'm saying? That boy gotta go.
Yeah.
It's time for him to take that long ride.
Long run?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'm gonna let him climb the stairway up to heaven.
Why would you want to do that though?
Cause this time.
Okay. Okay. I will not be
This about to be there for life.
a part of that situation. I try to stop it. No.
Call Peter.
Why would you want to talk to you?
Cause I'm about to abuse the animal. Why Peter don't care about bugs? That's the real question.
I don't think niggas got bug skin shoes, bro. Niggas come through. I got the roly poly, fucking Balenciagas, nigga. Like
Is
niggas
that
not
why?
doing that.
Is that it? No. It's a conspiracy. See, you gotta sit there and think about it. Who stands to gain from Peter focusing on animals' well-being specifically, and not the insects?
But there's a lot of people that do, though. There's a lot of people that do care about the bugs and.
No, brother, I'm telling you, the reason why it is, it's not a secret. It's easy. It's written right down the wall. The animals is doing it. The animals is setting up the insects. They lobbying. They got a campaign pack. Clearly, they got together. They made the proper donations.
See or no?
I don't know. I feel like he.
I could rumble.
But
But yeah, no. And what you get is, overwhelming love for animals from Peter, and a clear disdain and hate for insects, And I, for one, want to go on the record is just saying, take care of our bugs. They are not slugs. Hashtag take care of the bugs. They are not slugs. And even slugs are important because they are bugs. And a bug's life. It's worth every. What? Why I can't have a platform? Why I can't come out and speak out against?
And somebody believes that and holds and stands on that real
And speak
strong
out
line.
against the lack
You know what I'm
of
saying?
inclusion of bugs.
yeah, they do sell like that fucking candied ants at fucking what's that? Rocket.
Yeah,
That candy place.
Rockin'
People
Fizz,
hate bugs,
Buzz, Fizz.
They got the crickets in that bitch.
It's me. I'm people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
People
mean,
believe all types of
I'm
different
about to
things.
motherfucking abuse this bug, but
Just saying. Can't please it.
the overwhelming majority says, if you seen a Goliath bird eating spider in your house, you wouldn't like it.
A what?
A Goliath bird eating spider.
What?
You never seen a Goliath bird eating spider?
The fuck are you talking about?
A Goliath bird eating spider. It's a type of spider
The name alone. Have you heard of that? I've never heard of
that
that.
does not eat birds, but
I've heard of a camel spider.
bird eating.
Shake up.
Are you gonna do a shot?
He stepping up.
No, yo, awareness got to be on 99, bro.
Huh?
Yo, awareness got to be on 99.
Mine is on 10 million.
I seen him.
I've been there for a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to pace.
No judgment.
That hoe was sitting there. It's still sitting
It's
there.
just letting it be known.
Yeah.
Who?
The shot.
But yeah, man. That's the Goliath bird eating spider.
I done seen a couple of them hoes.
It's a it's
Them hoes don't. Is that like? Oh yeah.
So it's a hand. So look up camel spiders.
Man,
Look up a camel spider.
I remember when I worked at fucking Dish Network, right? They sent us out to this fucking trailer park shit in like Alvarado. Nigga,
why would you kill that?
me,
I mean, I would, but why would you? I would kill it because that bitch look.
yeah.
If I'm in a
That motherfucker was
situation
like a
where
scorpion, nigga.
Yeah.
That bitch look unnecessary.
Hey, send that to me, bro.
That bitch look unnecessarily unnecessary. I'm all right.
Yeah, boot.
The fucking
I
science
will
spider.
be.
That's like a desert fucking.
I will be.
The exoskeleton on that bitch probably
Right.
You try to step on that bitch and kill it, that nigga still coming at you like, nigga, I built for the sun, nigga. Like, you know this.
And well, what I will say in regards to Elon Musk is while we on that subject before we get off, I don't want to get too far into the Spideyverse without talking to Peter Parker.
That nigga got pulled, bro. That nigga got pulled.
Oh, that nigga got super pulled.
Musk.
Again, I mean, he could bankrupt your company.
Yeah.
What you gonna beef with him?
So when I looked at an article about it, he was saying that they didn't want
What you
to
gonna beef
accept
with him?
Bitcoin no more because of the way that it's like processed. And they was like codes and like fuels and shit, like for like transactions and shit. And I'm like, I don't know, like
I don't understand that.
I didn't understand it either, nigga. Like,
I think he was just making up whatever he wanted to say. I mean, we worked. I mean, what you gonna do? Like
the transactions of Bitcoin
If we want,
when it's
like,
processed, it
he
has,
could buy your company and literally shut it down, just to make a point. Like you ask him a stupid question, like and exactly what's your name?
Tom Reynolds.
All right, John Riddles. Thank you for that question. Don't ask me any more questions.
Is that your? Is that what you would normally use?
Oh no.
Back in you remember back in the day, I used to hit him with the fake name on the bus.
What was your fake name?
James Hastings.
Why you say it like a little kid though? He said
I was a little kid, nigga.
It was a flashback when I heard it. I was like, oh shit.
He's like James Hastings.
Yep.
It's programmed. That motherfucker
Nigga,
is
James
there.
Hastings, nigga.
Oh, that was funny.
James
Never got kicked off the bus. Every time it was a substitute bus driver, nigga, this shit was for James Hastings, and he was never on the bus, nigga. Because when the regular bus driver came back, nigga,
James Hastings.
yeah, nope.
James Hastings. Everybody like,
Nigga over here cheating and scamming on the bus driver. Real unmoral.
Only the
child.
substitute ones though.
Yeah, because they don't know no better.
Very unmoral child. Very unscrupulous character. This guy.
Oh, that was nothing.
Unscrupulous.
Yeah.
We're freshmen and fucking people are smoking on the bus. None of us. But there was other people like, damn, like what is wrong with y'all? Like you acting like this bus driver.
You mean those candy cigarettes, right?
Correct. That were fucking like green apple flavor.
I got you.
You know what I'm talking about? So
Made it feel a little Laffy Taffy.
yeah, like
I got you. Especially when you left out in the sun. Yeah, I got you.
The ice cream man.
Barbara!
Oh, Fucking bus. Man.
Yeah. Did you rode a bus, right?
I rode in on a horse.
That nigga walked to school 5 miles
Name.
in the snow.
Wednesday.
With rackets on my feet because that's all we had, and we got it from a yard sale.
And it was uphill both ways.
It's right there. He's going for the tequilas. He's going for the Cincorro. Gotta roll them bitches. Right there. See that hoe? He on that hoe. Come on, Mr. Miyagi.
What you want me? Oh,
I want to see the gun. I want to see the gun air.
That nigga was like,
He was like,
I'm just playing with these niggas at this point.
Right.
I got fired. I got fired up.
These niggas can't touch me.
They what, like 90 minutes in?
It's all good.
Man, one time we had a fly at our crib, bro. Like, it was like a real fly, though. Like, this nigga's like this big.
Hey, right there. What?
It was like a
What?
real fly.
That is the perfect slap. Get this thing away now. Do it. Do it now.
So
Do it. Do it. Finish him. Finish him.
every time we
You know
rolled
what?
up,
You
me,
niggas don't
Smokey,
deserve nice
and
things.
Eugene,
Mercy.
when Smokey would get off and come back to the crib,
It's all Gucci.
me, him, and Eugene would all roll
This
up.
motherfucker's dick.
We wouldn't see the fly all.
Bitch.
He missed him anyway.
Nope, he fell down.
No, dude, I saw that nigga fly. What are you talking about? I saw him fly away. He was like, he did 2 loops. He was like, boop,
Right.
boop.
He did
and
2
took off.
pirouettes when I fucked him up. He did. I know he is. I just broke his back.
Eugene would get to the crib,
Broke his back.
and he'll wait for me and Smokey to get back so we could roll up.
Right.
The fly got in, but he wouldn't come out until
fly guy.
we started smoking. Like,
Oh.
so we thinking this nigga, oh, we done opened the door or smoked on the balcony or something. This nigga done flew out or he done died somewhere. Nigga, every time we sit down and roll up and be like, he just like, like, nigga, where the fuck did you come from, bro? Like, he would come out no other time for like a week until we smoked.
So he enjoyed partaking into.
Hey, you could do like
festivities.
you could do like polls and shit like in parts on the video.
Polls?
Yeah, like a poll, cause I want to ask the crowd to
polls.
click yes if they think the fly was real, no if they think them niggas was just high as fuck.
We could probably run that on like the Instagram story.
But okay, yeah, man.
Do they got that option on the fleets where you could do a survey? Because I never posted a fleet before, but
Why they put the cheeks on the fleet? Get that hoe moving. You know what I'm saying? Gonna give them a nice little view of that. What? The cheeks? I'm putting the cheeks on the fleet. You can't say that? Is that cool? Am I doing
Hey,
something?
whatever floats your boat, man. No judgment.
The cheeks on the fleet.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can say that.
I'm pretty sure I can, right? I gotta say something with that. Have you ever painted a That was a tweet. Yeah, man. Shout out to Australia. Hopefully one day it sinks.
Damn.
Been waiting for a while. It's not happening. That place is literally a fucking cesspool of nothing but the world's most dangerous everything living in one place.
You wouldn't go to Australia?
I mean, I ain't saying I wouldn't go per se, but I know I wouldn't stay for sure. What? That's where the camel spider is, I bet. That's where the fucking Goliath spider is for sure. The Komodo dragon, the motherfucking, the honey badger, the fucking.
Kangaroos.
You pick any deadly snake you could think of.
Fucking
It's there, and in numbers. And I'm talking about you wake up one day and it's one in your fucking roof. That's
Right.
a normal day. You gotta call
It's in
the
the kitchen.
snake removal man.
Yeah,
They got that's occupation.
Yeah.
Like the same way you a plumber technician and call a guy come and pick up a fucking alligator or fucking kangaroo
We'll see you
or a
next
fucking
week.
wild dingo that won't leave your
Would y'all
yard.
ever go to like one of them resorts where like the animals is like moving around and like you can fucking
You said when I would go to what?
like a resort where it's like animals moving around and shit? And,
Hell no, I seen Jurassic Park.
No, I'm talking about like I seen some shit on Netflix where it's like this place in Africa that people be going to where like you can open your
I
window
seen
and
Jurassic
like
Park. I'm good.
feed a giraffe. Like
They do that in Fort Worth, I think. No bullshit.
Are you saying go to the zoo?
no, like it's
They
like
have a, I don't
fucking-
know if it's Fort Worth, but there's somewhere where they do that. That somebody had told me about it. They had pictures. they were feeding. I think the giraffes came up, and I think something else.
So like you eating brunch or whatever in a certain area, and like you can walk up to a window and fucking like give a giraffe like some shit, and then go back.
Oh no, I understand the concept, brother. I'm saying I seen Jurassic Park.
Nigga, giraffes ain't on no fucking office to
I don't want no pet giraffes.
eat
I'm
this
not
nigga
Michael
while he
Jackson.
taking a shit. Type
No,
shit.
giraffes don't do that.
Yeah, giraffes be chilling, bro.
Gorillas don't eat you either. They just beat your face in.
Not all the time. Sometimes they nurture you. Sometimes they fucking take a liking to you. But in the other concept, they might just bash your fucking face in. I mean, you ever seen that movie Congo?
Mm-hmm.
That shit real.
I was like, Eminem's like,
How you gonna do it? But I say all that to say, I don't think Elon Musk gonna be able to get rid of Bitcoin.
no.
Because although he got a lot of money, he ain't got all the money. What you trying to find?
Oh, it's that's my birthday, and then it say 2019 under it. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It's a picture. Relax.
That's his day that's just embedded. It's a memory that's locked down, deep down. He's like,
Was that the Vegas weekend?
it was. It was.
No, that was my crib weekend.
Sponsored by Crippos.
I was cripping that weekend. It's a blue bang in every bite.
Oh, you see him dancing across the table?
Who? I ain't seen nobody. I think he learned his lesson. His back broke.
No, I was talking about the
Crippos.
Oh, I thought you was talking about that. You ain't seen him no more.
Oh no, I saw him flying.
I
around.
Birdman that boy. I'm talking. Brrr.
He'll make a scene.
What happened to that boy?
He'll make a scene.
We'll see.
It happens.
I think he know his back broke. It's spinal. So, which one was y'all favorite? Spinal Tap 4 or 5?
What?
Oh, y'all original Spinal Tap.
What?
Which one you like better? Spinal Tap 4 or 5?
I'm not familiar.
I don't know what that is.
Which one?
You talking about like a spinal tap, like fucking like needle in the back?
Was y'all watching Onion Booty or Round Mound and Brown?
Oh, I wasn't familiar with any of those names. Not back in the day, nah. I wasn't familiar with names and titles.
Good.
Just
Oh, you was in.
Even
Y'all
to this
y'all
day,
was
I'm not
into
really-
BBW Gone Wild, big girl style.
No.
That what it was?
Nope.
no.
Oh, y'all was into them real skinny girl. I know you type. I see it in your face. Yeah, and you. Yeah, you like that.
You can't see it through this face.
You like that.
Can't see nothing through this face.
You like that granny porn.
Shit. I do like them older women though.
Yeah, you like that white
By
bush.
6 months. You know what I'm saying?
You like that. You like that white bush, and I ain't talking about Barbara. You understand? Yes, sir.
You're talking pretty strongly on these titles.
Yeah.
As if he's been going through his Rolodex of fucking. Okay, I got these advertise.
Yeah.
What is shoot all over your face mixed up with romper room? Hell, this nigga over here, he be mixing. I'm just saying,
Checking my nose, because here goes the cold water.
cold water. You be going strong with it. Strong.
You know,
It's
But yeah,
like,
man. If you into
one,
BBW squashes, that's all good.
are you?
What is that? And if you into what's it? Itty bitty Ted committee squashes, it's all good. Well, playing back and forth on the racket between sliding like a hockey
You
puck.
know, it wouldn't surprise me that there's so much shit out there that you could just endless possibilities of just
What is y'all problem?
You can easily pour more liquor
Oh
on
my
top
god,
of them
that's
hoes.
like the third.
But that nigga was just like-
caviar that just roll right down. I don't know if you try to make it into the mouth on the shirt.
Joint right there
Or,
too.
right, shit's just.
What you talking about?
Just been missing everything, but
See,
that's cool.
Let's get back on the subject of minding your business.
Right.
Speaking of mining, y'all got any cryptos y'all been getting into? Or
I mean, I bought some Doge. Other than that, I've been looking just in this really. I mean, I got enough Doge I feel like to feel comfortable with. I'm just been looking at more stocks and stuff like actual companies and stuff like that. Shit, man. Y'all gonna apply for a PPP? You know that player alone. Player. Seen that boy Baby Blue?
Yeah.
Boy said he pleading guilty in a $24 million Fed
Came
case.
in late than a bitch.
I had to check that shit out, but I didn't fuck with it.
But that didn't
I didn't fuck with the I didn't fuck with the stipulations on it. And I mean, of course, I'm actually applying under my business name and stuff like that for real, so it wasn't a big deal of a question like that. But it was definitely a interesting
process.
Yeah, to say the least. It was questions about what you made and taxes and
Nitty gritty.
yeah.
Detailed
So
shit.
I just was sitting there thinking like all those people like
They gotta be all
how
up
the
in your
fuck
shit.
you niggas getting caught up in a fraud shit. Like what are you doing? Like, cause you got all that shit gotta be on your name. Like
Right.
it's gotta be
Right.
on
So
your
why
name.
would you put
Like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like the way they got it set. Like because you gotta provide your taxes and you see what I'm saying. So like you gotta make a whole shit up or
and everything.
right
Like everything.
right. You have to have
For it to be untraceable.
right.
It do
You gotta forge your you had to forge your 2019 taxes because of course whatever they say for whatever amount that you say you can get based on that is whatever it is because your taxes is a record with the IRS. You finna file for a government funded loan. Then if you gonna forge your taxes, you gotta sit there and realize that they got a record to compare. So you see what I'm saying? Like you gotta be
Right.
kind of bold with this one, like.
Right.
Like this ain't the jug niggas is
you
acting like
slip
it
through
is.
once, you definitely.
Now, it
you
is
just
some
slip
people
through
out
again.
Into an area
Because you
where-
done already slipped through. Most of them niggas probably slipped through on the taxes a couple times. And
feel me?
Right, but now you
now
get to
they
that
trying to get
nitty-gritty.
this loan, and they
Right.
like, oh,
So
nah,
now they
they
gonna.
gotta-
I want to see what's
Right.
going on.
Cause
I
that
wanna
shit put
see-
you on Front Street. I'm saying, hey, look into my records. Look into what I do.
And that shit just like public record too. Like you can see who all got them and shit.
Right.
Right.
Right. So that shit is an interesting deal. Cause they coming through on that. Might want to buy some Dogecoin instead. Especially since it's a $200 billion nigga involved with it. 200 billion. I swear to God, I wouldn't be involved with anything I would not talk to you peasants under any circumstances. I wouldn't be on TV. I wouldn't. For what? Why would I come down here to mingle with the simple folk? I got fuck you money. Again, I'm not finna be nice. Oh, that's rude. You don't have just because you rich, you ain't gotta be an asshole. No, I'm not being an asshole.
Whatever way you want.
I don't care about anything.
I'm chilling.
I don't care. It's not that I'm being an asshole. I just don't care. I'm gonna tell you what I think. If that's something that offends you, guess what?
So be it.
I don't care. You either shouldn't have asked me, or you shouldn't have been around me. One of the two.
What are you doing around me?
Right.
What's your thought?
The 200 billion. Don't come over if you're not fucking. And I don't go.
One of these niggas
that
want to be the
is simple.
first
It's
nigga
simple
to a
stuff,
trillion,
man.
bro.
The simple stuff. I don't. At 200 billion, what are you doing? Like what are we doing? What are you doing? Right, what we doing? What you talking about?
Niggas trying to hit that trillion, bro. Like,
Nigga,
somebody got to be the first.
they got so much bread. They funding projects to start a motherfucking taxi to space.
Right.
Yep.
That's the type of capital you working with.
The space hotels.
I would not be doing any of that. You niggas would
I
have
might
to
do
fucking ride a bike through the moon.
I'm telling you.
I'm a motherfucking.
Spend a night in space, nigga.
You better motherfucking build a motherfucking ladder or something. I don't know. I'm out. I ain't got that in me. Like, I'm glad them niggas got that extra drive. Cause I'm telling you, I crack a billy, I'm fucking done. If I crack a billy, I'm done. If I crack 100 billion, good luck finding me. Good luck finding me. You'll never see me again. I'm a chameleonaire my way back. Like how chameleon.
Hell yeah, man.
for like a whole 5-6 years. You nigga didn't nobody know where the fuck Chameleonaire was or what happened.
That nigga was at Warriors games and that was it.
Like, it was like, where's Chameleonaire? Where did he go?
Man, I build an island with like land from like every place. Like nigga, just bring
Right.
it all here. Like,
Right. Or I build an island in every area I want to be in, or near one, or I just buy like a house in every country in the world, or like an apartment or something. That's what I'm saying. You got a different type of money. 200 billion gonna make you. 200 billion to make you a fucking $1 million a day. I'm sure just the interest on $2 billion, 200 billion to make you $1 million every day. Type of expense budget. Like that's just the money aspect of it. Now of course he probably don't have $200 billion in cash, but at 200 billion, I would assume he does have somewhere in the range of $500 million in cash. And when you got 500 million actual dollars in cash,
Serious play money.
you see what I'm saying? You like,
I'm Scrooge McDuck.
right? You feel me? In cash, in like actual, they gotta have a bank somewhere to house all this money. Where it's actually, I got so much money, they house it in this offshore facility. I have to get what they got in the vault, and then the rest will come later. Because I cleaned them out for the day with the swipe of a finger. I can bounce your bank. Write a check right now. I put you out of bidding. I pull this money out your shit, you have to go out of bidding. I can write a check right now and bounce your bank. That's a different type of money. Bro, I can write a check right now, and if you cover it, you're going to bounce your bank.
That's serious. That's a whole nother.
for you to be able for you to have to give me this type of money out of this bank in cash for real dollars. If I say I want to withdraw, I could bounce you. I could send you into bankruptcy. I could pull a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, cause that's what I'm saying. When you start talking about how do you think $500 million is housed under a bunch of different accounts? That's why they usually just get like a black card. Cause like, okay, the black card is tied to one of these accounts. They auto rebuild or whatever the fuck whenever they pay that back. But in the meantime, I got one central card I could swipe anything on. And when I say anything, I mean almost anything. Niggas make, you know what I mean, $2 million, $3 million purchase off a black card. Them type of credit limits. Where it just depends on who you is. I'm pretty sure if you Elon Musk, they say whatever you buy will cover it. We have to. You Elon Musk. We know you good for it. It would be bad business for us not to cover it. Right. Like, you see that? Did you see the yacht Jeff Bezos is getting?
No. How many people? How many people? My bad.
I can't.
Halfway. Trying to slide the hell all the way through.
Jeff Bezos reportedly is purchasing a mysterious 417-foot super yacht worth $500 million. The sailing yacht, known as Project 271, has its own support yacht with a helipad.
Nice.
400 is worth is 500 million for the yacht. So that means Jeff Bezos working with some serious cashola. I estimate that he has to have probably, in actual dollars, he has to have at least probably $3 billion for him to feel comfortable doing something like that. 500 million. That's a
And then the maintenance and everything, just to
you know what I'm saying, on payment plan. You know what I mean? That's a debit. You got to debit that. That's a debit. It's gotta come from, you know what I mean? Like you gotta have it. Like you gotta have it in the bank.
Right.
And you gotta have one hell of a bank to let you write checks like that. 500 mil. 500 million. Like I said, bro, the bit's so big they got a support yacht. And they crew and like the support yacht is for like the people they travel right behind a big yacht, and it's like the little yacht is probably bigger than every nigga shit. But I need you to understand what a 417-foot yacht looks like. This shit looks like one of them goddamn, not as big as Carnival Cruise, of course, or nothing like that, but it's on that level in terms of how big of a personal boat that is. If you had to, like, you know how niggas get personal boats.
For it to be considered a yacht alone, that says a lot.
Well, you know, you can have 100-foot yacht. You know what I mean? That's nothing.
But
That's what I'm saying. You saying 417 foot? That's one big ass yacht. Okay, a truck, a big rig with the trailers are 53 feet per trailer. So when you're talking about a 417-foot yacht, right? We talking about almost 10 of those in some regard. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 trailers length. That's not including height. That's just lengthwise. 10 big rig trailers back to back to back to back to back to back.
3-story jump off.
Right. You feel me? That long. Like that's a damn near, like we probably tell it like that's Shit probably look like an acre floating on the water. Big as it's go, like, but he of course making.
He getting ready for the zombies.
It's still a secret. Like,
You gotta fucking, if there's a zombie apocalypse, the best thing to have is a yacht and to be out in the middle of the ocean. Until they learn how to swim, then you're fucked. But, you know, theory is as long as you're in the middle of the water, you're good.
yeah, 500 million is what it is. But yeah, now these boys playing a different game at that level. I ain't seen no pictures of it, but
Maybe,
they saying this is it.
probably in built.
They saying this is it. With the support, look at that's what I'm saying. Look at that bitch. Look at that.
Crazy.
Like,
That's mine.
look at that.
You'd be like, oh,
That's what I'm saying.
welcome aboard.
Jeff Bezos divorced his wife because I'm sorry. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to act right, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this money right here. You take it easy, cause I'm about to act a fucking fool. What you think finna be going down on that yacht? A yacht like that, bro? That's the ultimate part of the yacht. The ultimate party yacht. Look how it's set up, bro. The triple decker for, like he said, that's for what? 1, 2, probably 7 levels. Elevators all through it. Probably got like 30 beds in it, some shit. Like, yeah, he gonna have them sleeping over. He gonna have that bitch cracking. But that bitch got a club in it, all that. I guarantee it.
So he's not on the list, right? For the Epstein shit, like Bezos. But
Bezos, no, I don't think Bezos.
fucking Bill Gates, like,
Nah, I don't
you seen
think
that
he was-
article,
he was-
like where, like, I think
all
he's
being
like
linked.
on the list,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
to Epstein and like,
To the island.
yeah.
How
Right.
many amigos?
The flight log.
For sure, no.
So like that article that I had said it was like Bill Gates' wife had like suspected some shit or whatever. Fucking wild. But
That's some fucking.
I think it's a divorce tactic. I mean,
it could be. You never fucking.
like,
I mean, if you.
I mean,
You don't get to that status without shaking hands with some shaking hands that shake hands.
but if you saying you suspected him of having some serious involvement, this would have been years ago. Saying your concern only starts when you get a divorce.
No, I'm not saying fucking. It's not. I'm not saying that fucking.
No, I'm saying that's
situation-
what would be her circumstances.
No, right. But you know,
Like,
then
you saying you wouldn't
could-
have
well,
knowledge that he is
I was not safe.
fucking around with
And
a nigga
due to the
takes
status and the power that he wielded, I was afraid that things could happen because I've seen X, Y, and Z.
How would these
You
be
never know.
well-known things that you are not aware of?
Oh my gosh! Please stop pressuring me. Oh my.
You see what I'm saying? Like from the way they, when you watch the documentaries and shit, from the way they tell the stories, these became like well-known people and had a reputation for what they could offer to the right circles, and they also was well-known amongst their friends and action as far as just interactions, and then was it transverse? Or was it converse? I can't know. It's one of the two. But in one of those verses, the people that I am so saucy. I have no clue what I was finna say now. I just completely threw myself out. I would go back, but I ain't gonna go back. I'm gonna hold it in. It's gonna come to me.
I don't know. That's just like not like on being associated with like that period. But
Yeah, that's definitely not my agenda. That is definitely
In Converse.
it'll definitely be like a red flag.
Oh
To
no, most definitely.
so,
Because I
nigga,
don't want
like just imagine your name popping up on some shit
No.
where it's some shit going down over here, and then your wife finding out, and she like, "Oh, nigga, you, that's where you was
Well,
at, nigga." Like,
Well, I
bro.
mean, but in the same regard,
That happen to niggas every day, dog. Just because they rich don't mean that they getting that.
right.
oh no,
And it's different levels to different ways where.
right. But that would be my point, that she would have had to know about it. She didn't just find out that they just not getting no. You see what I'm saying? They just not getting a divorce now.
I mean, the flight.
You
log
only
shit
hearing
was
about
like
it
2 or
once
3
she
years
started
ago,
getting
right?
right.
With Epstein,
Right.
the flight.
Right,
log
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. So,
I mean,
what you only get a divorce now.
Maybe the whole point is there's some other shit going
It's
on.
never too late to quit. What the fuck?
It goes back to fucking people's relationships and fucking trying to understand. You don't know what's going on. We're not on their status. We're not on their level.
Right.
It doesn't make no damn sense. You could say one thing and you could ask these questions, but to their level, that's not relevant to shit.
Mhm.
That's like, well, that's no. We're talking about this, and we're gonna plot about doing this.
Jinx.
No, it was not.
It was.
you were very kind of late, bro.
Yeah.
No, that was on purpose.
It's like the baseball slide,
Bro,
but
it's
nigga
on the
catch it.
it's on the thing. It's on the thing, man. You gonna have to go ahead
It
and
was
do
like- it
your
was like,
thing.
Jinx.
Safe, like.
Yeah.
No, I said jinx slow, but it still count.
No,
No, you said the
things-
word slow.
Yeah,
I said-
this was like delayed.
No, it was perfect.
Yes, it was delayed.
It was buttermilk perfect.
I said it, and then you came
It was
right.
buttermilk and
And then
corn.
you could tell because the facial expressions that
It
he
was,
made.
it was buttermilk
which
and
you'll be able
cornbread
to
with a
see.
little sugar.
He was like,
Perfect.
he was like excited. He was like, this jinx. It's like, no.
Listen, I know I get
No.
it. So, now we want to stop the tape and just say the head, or you gonna do your shot? We got a head, or and then look, we'll do a double or nothing. So if you wrong, you gotta take 2 of them.
No, that's not.
But if you right, you got none.
What are you talking about? That's not what we're doing.
Okay, then
I'm
what's
not taking any because you weren't.
no? We was on. That's what I'm saying. So we finna go back and we're gonna hit audio.
Sure.
But we already got one like in the chamber.
So then that's what I'm saying. Then you double or nothing.
I
Double.
want to hear the audio. I can tell you it was off.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
just like the promo. Like,
You a double or nothing. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, let's do it.
Double or nothing.
Yeah,
You want to stop right now
Yeah,
and listen to it.
yeah.
Nah, we ain't gonna do it right now.
Why?
We gonna have to wait till after.
Nah.
we're gonna wait till the episode
Nah.
come out.
I
And
want
then
that.
after it come out,
no,
then
no,
we'll see it.
no,
And I would take 3 shots. Then
no,
What?
no,
he was like, "What?"
no.
I'm trying to figure out who was taking the 3 shots.
You.
wrong. Like, if we gotta wait till next episode,
Oh,
at
no,
the
it's
beginning,
Just
you gotta.
saying.
I made a bet that's only double or nothing. So either he got to drink double.
Laughing
or-
hard
If
as
we
fuck.
go to the next
He
episode,
he recounting
then
his shit. He
it's
thinking
triple.
I
And
was kind of.
next episode is gonna be another. I'm bringing tequila next time again.
Anything else you want to
You
say?
gotta hit the triple shots. You gotta hit all of them.
I hear you over here.
It's gonna be just like the tequila fest. It's gonna be the same way.
Absolutely.
My dog.
Look at that. Look at that thing for real though.
Yeah, but guess what?
Look at that thing on the water. Bro.
You know what?
That's a different type of liquor.
You right.
That's a different type of liquor. You know, that nigga got enough supplies, faculty to sustain himself for weeks, if not months.
Easy butts. Easy butts.
Months,
Sometimes you go
easy,
like 6
you think
months.
months easy?
6.
Like that? Like that? 6 months?
6 months.
SE?
Yeah, easy.
And see, just straight, just not even needing to go back.
Because
to
you know, you can make your own fresh water from salt water. That's a given. Fucking, as long as you got enough fucking MREs and other things that I'm sure that I don't even have any idea that they probably manufacture that are like 100 times better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, you pretty much sustain right there. You got everything that you need. You probably got so many generators on that bitch, backups. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I would imagine the support
And
boat
then,
probably got like extra gas and all of this shit, everything. Like I said, come with a support yacht. That's a.
he probably got so much backup shit. Like I said, you could probably be out there easy. Because they got some that could run up to a year. Depending on what you got going on. But they be doing on there like they have that one show, the fucking that yacht show with the crew.
Yeah.
They do the reality, but like while they work at the fucking thing, and they be like, oh shit, like they'll work for the summer. You know what I'm saying? The 2-3 months or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then they park that bitch back, but they get paid round the clock. They be doing all types of shit in that motherfucker.
Yeah. I was gonna go on a cruise before this shit jumped off.
Yeah, that's one thing I definitely gotta get done.
I ain't never wanted to go on a cruise. That seems just like very claustrophobic-ish for me.
But they go to like different places. Like
Yeah.
they port in different spots, so you can visit
The
a
ships are
couple
pretty
different
big, so
areas.
I've never been on one, but I've seen them from far distances and I've seen them up close. And those motherfuckers look pretty beastie. And
Like you could do like the Mexico cruise, you could do like a
Yeah.
Caribbean cruise,
Yeah.
you could do like a
The
South
Alaskan
American,
cruise.
Alaska,
right,
Yeah, like
Cozumel, fucking the Peru one.
Yep.
But I don't know about the Peru. I'm
and
not.
like depending on how many days you get, like you spend like certain time in like different
Right,
areas and shit.
right.
Like
Right.
you hit the fucking coast of Mexico and then take you to like 3 different places. Fucking you hit the Caribbean and they hitting you in these different spots.
You know,
Fucking,
my bad.
that should be player, bro.
I told myself back in the day, I used to look through the binos, and I would fucking, you would see like different carnival ships, and you see people partying on that bitch, and fucking, I'm just like, they're like, what is this? Da da da, and I'm like, it's da da da, or it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, and it's like 2:00 in the morning, like, and I told myself at that time, I was like, you know what, before you go, that's one of those things that you're gonna get scratched off because you're gonna be one of those people on that bitch that's gonna be partying. Yeah, because I'll be like, man, like it was like a fucking like a tease sometimes. You look and you know the big motherfuckers and you look and you see these motherfuckers just like so. And I've heard about different people going. That's fucking crazy. So would you want a yacht like that? As much as you talk about the claustrophobia, fucking, and a yacht would be considered smaller than the Carnival cruise or like a cruise ship. You know what I'm saying? Or capacity.
No, I wouldn't want a boat that big. I mean, I would be much lower scale. Would be I mean, if I was gonna have a boat, you know, 100-footer is cool. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a 200-foot. But you're talking about 400 feet. That's just. Like, I don't think you understand how huge that yacht is. Cause like when you say sit on the water, it's just a picture in a still until you see somebody standing on it, and it's like, wait, that little dot, that's a person.
Right.
Oh, that's a group of people. Like that bitch be huge.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
it's on
huge.
City.
So like what we talked about last week when I looked up boats over the week.
Right.
Like fucking the party ones, like with like 50 people, is the pretty nice. Like,
Yeah,
Length.
I think they like 2 racks. To rent,
Okay.
which I think is a little excessive.
2 racks for how many hours?
What lake?
I'd have to look it up. I'm sure I can find out. I said I think. I'm not sure.
Cause
I'm dropping these images in the chat, by the way.
2 racks. It depends on how many hours you trying to do.
Right.
That might.
You'd be surprised how
They gotta
long.
be like 6 or 7 hours.
You'd be surprised at how long being on a boat.
Because I think like Louisville had them for like 300 an hour for like the 50 people one with like the slide and shit.
Oh, 300 hours? That ain't bad. I'll do a look quick. 2 hours. Nah, they have to give me a full price for the day. Would be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you was going like 2 G's, that's like
Yeah. So I said 2
that's
G's.
a whole.
Right, that's why I ended up being 2 G's. Cause it was 6 hours, I think, or something like that.
It's a long time on the water.
6 hours.
But I think them hoes got like grills and shit on there. Like
Yeah, it's what you think? 2 hours is the appropriate time? Or an hour?
Nah, hour's not long enough. Hour's not long enough. By the time you get out there,
So 2 hours.
yeah,
yeah,
minimum.
I mean, it's your birthday, bro. Like
3 hours.
I'll probably go with 3.
10
Yeah.
hours.
that nigga said 10.
You be on the bitch for 10 hours.
1 hour.
I'll be up that bitch after 3. I am not cooking myself. I know what that shit's gonna do. That shit, yo, guys, gonna
3 concurrent
done
hours.
deal.
3.
What like y'all talking?
Yeah, cause you can have like beach time and then hit the fucking boat.
4 hours
for a little
minus 3 hours plus 2 hours.
Yeah, good 3 or 4 hours. You'll be there.
It's like that. It's one of those. One of those. Jeff Bezos say he ain't one of those. Don't play with him. He's not one of them. That boy dropped a big body Benz off in the lake.
500.
500 milli. A whole civilization. In a what's that? You gonna take a shot? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You think that's yours?
No, mine's right here.
That's also.
Mine's right here, kind sir. Mine's right here.
Yeah, this is
I was
mine.
looking at yours.
It's freshly. It's freshly.
It's bone dry.
What?
Bone dry.
You see the wetness is dripping down this. Wait, you want to?
That's condensation.
You want to feel it on your
That's condensation.
drip on you?
There's
Don't
yeah.
even play with me. Look at the wetness. Don't even roll. Look at the roll. You see it. Don't even play with me. And try to play with your boy.
Bone
I
dry,
just did
ladies
my
and
thing,
gentlemen.
you know what I'm saying? They want me to do
Bone
my thing some more.
dry.
I told them what I was going through.
Just saying. Didn't see it.
Shout out that boy B Jizzle. Original hot boy.
Okay, I know.
Killing with my man.
I mean,
man
they've been
Terry.
saying he's supposed to get out soon, but I heard that he's supposed to get out soon.
Well, if he on his beds, there's nothing and something, you handle your bed. You know what? On fire, you know what it is. Say nothing and something, you know what it is.
Wasn't that juvenile?
Yup. But you know who else turned nothing
100
into something?
degrees.
And then turned something into nothing?
What?
Joe Budden. Sure did.
What you want in yours?
Of what?
In your shot.
I'm taking
Before we toast up and.
I'm taking a shot of modesty. I'm all right. Thank you. Why you niggas always think like I slapped y'all mama or something? Every time y'all always reacting.
What
As if like y'all don't know how to like. I just said I'm taking a shot of modesty. And look at my man face. He over here.
Oh, then yeah, with that answer, yeah.
He's like, what you mean? I'm taking a shot of modesty. Of modesty. You understand what's happening? I'm taking a shot of modesty. Washing it down right now. It's tasting away. It is strong. It is cool.
So pick one.
For the picatory?
So pick one. Cincorro.
Who?
Tres amigos.
That whole sounds
Ah.
like a fucking Mortal Kombat
Evian?
character, nigga.
I am good.
Sincoro wins.
But I appreciate you.
Boo.
Well, I gotta go to the party.
He does. Have
And
a
you
party
know
at
that.
10. And you know this, man.
Can't just keep down in shots. I ain't gonna go nowhere. You devils.
Devils.
That was devilish. But I still cheers with you. I have a sipper. Been sipping. I ain't over here babysitting.
Simple.
Y'all bullshitting. Trying to get me to be fly like a pigeon. Oh, he hit the patty little bell. Patty little bell.
That was a Steph Curry, nigga.
No, it was the patty little bell. He just don't know it. That's who Steph Curry got it from. Ow, ow. Patty!
That was a strong one.
Come on, Patty! But yeah, no, man, so we are now the number one podcast in the world. Joe Budden's podcast ceased to exist. And at this point, it's quite literally what I would consider an implosion.
Yeah.
The podcast ate itself up. It wasn't lack of success. It wasn't lack of funds. It wasn't lack of support, partnerships, any of that. It was literally a erosion of the inside integrity, and therefore dismantling the full podcast. And although I fuck with the guy, me personally, I'm gonna have to say it's been at the mercy of Joe Budden that all of this has happened. People gonna say, you know, this, that, and the third, but a lot of stuff Joe Budden was saying, whether you saying this, like, I mean, I seen that clip when he was talking to him about why he didn't, like, he told him the podcast is none of his business.
Yeah.
It's like you asked me a question, right, Chef Chad? And I tell you, don't worry about it. This podcast ain't none of your business.
Yeah. Like, hey, nigga. Like,
And it's like, okay, not now. Now I'm not saying you, like in us. I'm saying in this scenario, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't put up the money for some of this stuff, right? Maybe you just a personality that's on the podcast, right?
Okay.
So let's change the dynamic, right? Let's try to be fair, right? Let's say the person that's saying this to you is the person that puts up the money. They do the marketing. They do a lot of that. You know, all you gotta do is just kind of show up and just talk about whatever. I talk about chime in from time to time, and That's how you make your bread within this thing. And so you ask a question, and so this person says, this podcast ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah. That's fucked up, bro.
That's what I was just gonna say. I don't give a fuck if I don't own no parts of this shit, man. And I know that I don't pay the bills. You don't gotta remind me of no shit
From what
like
I
that.
seen today,
Like, man, you gonna tell me I'm sitting up here every day? We got 100 episodes or whatever the fuck we got.
is at like 400.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And you gonna tell me this shit ain't none of my business?
I think Rory got in on like before 10, and Maul came in at like 70 something. So like, them niggas been there for like almost 400 episodes.
400
like,
plus,
regardless.
plus, right? And that's in terms.
Y'all niggas done went on tour together. Y'all niggas done sold merch. Like, I got a fucking wife beater at the crib. Fucking friend of the show with them niggas like cartoon. Like,
right. That's what I'm saying, man. That shit is that's a very wild statement to say to somebody that has been that involved. I don't give a fuck if they don't put up no money for nothing and you feel it's all right. That's why you had a contract negotiated where you get the biggest percentage. From
what I seen today, like Rory and Maul came out with like a video. It's like an hour and like 10 minutes. And them
I ain't
niggas,
seen it.
I saw like a preview, and them niggas was like, they had like a profit sharing contract. So whenever they asking about certain shit, it's like, hey, we not with Spotify no more or whatever, I guess. So like if we doing subscriptions with Patreon and you paying us this, but the subscription levels might be like this, like if we in profit sharing, like what percentage of that do we get? Probably. That's what I'm thinking that it come off of from what they were saying. Like,
what? No, it probably
niggas want to
around.
Niggas contracts have incentives, and if you do certain shit, like, you going from asking a nigga to go from recording 1 time a week to 2 times a week. Now that we with Spotify, now that we not with Spotify, you want us to record 2 times a week and some shit for subscription shit. Like, nigga, what is the fucking percentage base off this shit that I'm finna to get for doing this extra shit? Right. Of course, for the contract, I'm getting this, but for the incentives that you talking about, like, am I getting it from this or like? Because on the podcast, he was like, Rory had the nerve to ask if he can get paid from YouTube views, and he like, I haven't touched them checks and I don't know how long. And the other dude was like, yeah, and Parks was like, yeah, and I'm like, bro, like, so if it's incentive based and y'all niggas is getting paid from YouTube, you getting paid from these subscription places where your shit is going. Like, you one of the #1 podcasts, bro.
Right.
Like, you getting paid from everywhere. Like, it's not just exclusive Spotify shit where the bag is mostly coming from here.
Right.
Niggas want to know, like, nigga.
Oh, no, they know. Any nigga that's asking about, if I'm involved with the project, I got a right to ask about my money, especially if I don't feel that my money is correct. Mm-hmm. If anything like that, like that's when niggas act like that with the Joe Budden situation, nigga like Joe Budden, I'm normally on his side, but in this scenario, you know what I mean? Like, nigga asking about his money or something, like, cause see, niggas always be forgetting, like, if we was in the street, a nigga wouldn't ask you about your money. They supposed to shoot you or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, for real, like where you playing, like how you saying, you talking about you getting all these views, you gonna win. Bro, I've been on these here since episode 77. I ain't seen a YouTube check yet. And I know my contract got profit sharing in it. What's going on with that? And then you start acting like I'm bothering you.
Yeah. And then you're going to replace me with 2 other niggas.
Right. Stay right there, bro. Be right back. Come here. No, don't move. No, you don't move. You stay right here. I'm about to come back with that yada that I mean. And open up with the Yiki. You feel me?
That shit is crazy, bro. And especially to, like, for me, it's like fucked up because it's like one thing that I was taught growing up is not what you say, it's how you say it. And that nigga like said that shit terribly, nigga. Like,
and I've been a victim
and
of it.
there's
It's not
no,
what you say, is how you say it.
there's no way
Same
that
here.
I would ever like just like set up and be like, hey, I'm finna fire a nigga, or I'm finna like say some like fucked up shit live to where this shit is getting
On
recorded.
well, I wouldn't even say I'm recording because that make it kind of unrepairable.
It's
You'd
always
have
out
to
there.
delete that episode.
That's not gonna
You see what I'm saying? For right, you see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be talking crazy, right? You're gonna be like,
And the way he did it, because he deleted the episode from the streaming services that it was on, and he made it only available for Patreon, to where you have to be a subscriber to listen to him fire his homies.
but niggas would do that all day. And Joe Budden is a smart businessman. Because niggas love drama. They're driven to drama. So I guarantee you that he got probably at least a 30% uptick in subscribers. And
Just
pay,
to see.
Pay per views just to see the full episode about what he was saying. I guarantee it. Smart move. So I'm saying he making only smart moves. It looked like the nigga crazy. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking the nigga hustle. I'm saying from outside looking in, from my observation, that's something I will have an opinion about, because that's a question of that's only a discussion of the question of the issues and what the motherfuckers did. And it's like, nah, bro, you are out of line if you think that you can talk to a grown man like that, and then they're gonna just be like, okay, especially if they got some respect for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got some people out there that they be trying to, they want to get a job so bad they let you talk to them. You're a fucking ridiculous chap. You're the fucking scum of the earth. How you this dumb?
Man.
Get me a coffee.
In that
Black.
preview that I
And
seen,
next time, don't fucking ruin it.
that nigga Maul went hard on that nigga. He was like, man, I used to travel with him when he was like toward the end of his rap career, in the same places that we did like podcast shows. Like, the line wasn't like it was when he was rapping. Like, people would be there, but it wouldn't be like wrapped around the building.
Right.
So he was like, man, one time we went to a place where he had performed at, like toward the end of his rap career. We went there, we did a podcast show. And then he walked outside and he taking pictures and he doing shit for like social media. Like, man, I got the line wrapped around the building. And he came back in and he like, oh, you got the line wrapped around the building? Like, nigga, it's like all of us, like, you ain't never been this successful at anything in your career, nigga. Like,
Well, so I think that's where I'll have to disagree with you, cause the whole point of what drives the Joe Budden podcast is Joe Budden. It's not Maul. It's not Rory. It's Joe Budden. It's Joe Budden. Joe Budden and his wild ass interesting takes, maybe, and that's on, and then they chime in on that, and that's what make it.
as I'm not gonna lie, like
That's what make it
idea
a podcast.
from like coming up with like a podcast, like niggas would probably think like Drink Champs, but like it was more like his shit. And like seeing that,
no, it's
like
definitely
they all
Joe
have
Budden
like
is
even the nigga that you
definitely
don't
the
see,
format.
the nigga Parks where you just see his knee in the video, like they all got like their own fan base, like, and the fan bases kind of like go up against each other, like when they have disagreements on the podcast and shit like that, like
Right. I'm not saying that they wouldn't. I'm saying in the same way that we would have individual fan bases, and it'd be people that like me that like gravitate towards more what your views are, and will gravitate towards more what his views are. That's neither here nor there when you're talking about a person's dignity. I'm talking about the niggas demeanor comes from him being the actual big dog. He is, but you don't have to act like that. I'm not saying Joe Budden ain't the reason. No, he's definitely the reason why the podcast goes, for sure. But you don't have to treat people so. And the word I'm gonna use is nasty. You don't have to treat people so nasty to get it. Like whatever you said to him apparently off air, you said it to him in his face on air, where the nigga is repeating it, and you just like, yeah, I remember I said that. I was there. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you like, bro, I be done fucking knocked you out. If I come back on the, you see what I'm saying? I wasn't even coming back to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining like, bro, this ain't even about no money and nothing like that. Like, nigga, you playing with me like, you told me this shit was none of my business.
Yeah. That is
like, mind your
crazy,
fucking
bro.
business, bro.
Yeah.
Go back to your fucking room.
Yeah.
Come out when the podcast starts.
Like I told this
like,
nigga
right.
that he can't pod for a minute. Hey, why you doing that, bro? It ain't none of your business. Like, goddamn, nigga, like,
like, now, you know what I mean? It's you told me that this shit, the shit I'm on right now, that I'm recording on, is none of my business. It's not even my business to know how I'm being framed in this fucking. That's what. Yeah. Like, when you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? How is it not my business?
So
for me to be on, I'm on some shit. It's absolutely my business.
And then they be talking about how Maul didn't get paid for one show. Like, that's a running joke, like, throughout the podcast. Like, hey, y'all remember when Maul didn't get paid for this show? Like,
oh wow,
that is
right. That's what I'm saying. He ain't got no respect for the dude.
So it's the ego,
and it's clear. That's what I'm saying.
So to me, it is because
he's the head's gotten way too big for the whole situation.
And they say pride come up before the fall.
So in this situation, prime situation, you ready? Okay. Now, this individual, you just said that made profits off of him firing his fellow castmates.
No, they're supposed to be his friends, he said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll even go deeper then. We'll go with the friends.
Yeah, because what's fucked up to me is he fired them niggas, bro. And then, like, 5 minutes later, he was like, whenever y'all get y'all shit together, y'all can come back and we can get this shit back rolling again. Like, no, nigga, like.
No, it don't work like that.
You profited off of
that's manic
my demise
behavior
at one point.
Right.
You stepped on me.
Mm-hmm.
You stepped on me, and what you just said earlier, right? He profited off of this. His all the streams and everything went up 30%, maybe whatever. I'm
speculating.
Though. Right.
I guarantee they went up.
But
he went up
it went
you know what I mean? I guarantee
right?
they went up.
So you stepped on your friends to become something that was to that next level. You're willing to do that to get to that next level.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that wouldn't even. Like I'm saying, we that's why I said RIP to the Joe Budden podcast. Who the fuck would want to be a part of a podcast where you know you could be fired at any moment and the boss is gonna treat you like shit?
That is crazy, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, who want to sign up for to replace them? We seen how you did your homies live on Channel 5. We seen how you did your homies, bro. You add out your homies.
You got the motherfuckers that will sit
like
there
not even on no
ass
business shit, right? Not even on no press release, not even on no the Joe Budden podcast is remiss to release the news that at this time we've decided to part ways with Rory. Like, you know what I mean?
A regular,
point,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We finna give you the nice.
No, you went in talking.
We gonna let them announce it. Shit.
You look boy me to the ultimate, and it's on video. You
try to sun the fuck out of
right. You see what I'm saying? You'd have to delete the video.
And even then, you're fucked because you already put it out.
He did delete the video, but he made it to where niggas had to pay to watch it.
No, so he didn't delete the video. He just monetized the video. That's the word you need to use.
So to me,
that's the words you're
a
not
whole nother
using.
level of
Monetized,
shit.
right? He monetized the video.
So you can't sit
He
there.
was like,
and go
"Oh
back
shit,
and
this
say,
video
well,
going
my
up.
bad, but
Let me
yet
put this bitch in
profited
let me
off
put this
of
bitch in another
you making me look like
format
shit.
so I can make
Like-
a pay per view. So now, if you want to watch this fucking podcast, you gotta fucking pay for to watch it.
Right.
And people gonna hit that $5.99, whatever the fucking price is of it,
Yep.
cause it ain't gonna be that much. It's gonna be something simple, but you know.
But you got fucking just
Right.
100,000 people.
Right, it's just say you got 100,000 people doing this shit. You talking about $500,000 a day
Off.
$5.99? That's 600,000
So
easy. That's what I'm saying.
off of just saying y'all are fired, blah blah blah.
Right, but I'm saying at what cost? Like sometimes,
right,
like on
right,
some Thanos
right.
shit, at what did it cost you? Everything.
Right. But just like what you're saying,
Your
earlier,
reputation,
but-
like you see, I'm saying,
but-
like who the fuck want to work with you?
Okay, but then like you said earlier, you got Jeff Bezos. You got people that have been talked
Jeff
about.
Bezos' reputation ain't tarnished. Jeff Bezos ain't did no sucker ducker shit. Don't get me wrong. He
We're just not aware of
Amazon.
those
No,
things, though.
Amazon.
To get to
That's my
to get-
point.
you know what I'm saying? To get
You
to that
did
point.
this to you. It ain't like we would have knew. That's what I'm saying. Joe Budden, like they could have just parted ways
Right.
in a statement, and
But
that would have
you
just
wanted
been.
to
No one would
monetize
know.
off of that
No one would
situation.
know why you felt the way you felt, or why why you firing them. Well, like you
If
sunned
we ever
them.
decided to stop doing this for some reason, like, it just would be no podcast. Niggas wouldn't be like, hey, these niggas, blah, blah, blah.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Fuck that shit. The new J. Cole album, blah. Like,
Right.
after you talk the hour about your niggas, the new
Right.
J. Cole album, like, nah, bro.
Right, bro.
I don't like people being on my shit anyway.
Right, bro. That's
So
it.
that's none of their fucking business.
that shit is manic.
I'm just saying.
That's manic behavior. I'm saying, you see what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? Like, no, you went on air, and you know you get a bunch of viewers, millions of viewers, in fact, and you talk down on these men, grown men, your friends at that, and then you
So,
talk about
but-
they need to get their shit together, all of this, but you doing it on camera.
Okay, so
Why would I even want to be on the
so-
camera with you?
So
Next time I
Ever
be on
again,
camera
bro.
with you, it need to be on celebrity fights.
Thriller.
quick
And I'm
Thriller.
beating the shit out of you.
I'm beating the shit
before
out of you.
quick question.
Jake Paul get
Fucking-
dropped
Right.
by Mayweather.
I'm beating the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Or Logan Paul, whatever Paul it is.
I'm gonna
yeah,
monetize
whatever
the shit
the
right
motherfuckers
back.
are, Yeah.
Hey, meet me in the ring, bro.
So in that situation, is that coming from a moral point of view?
No,
or,
that's just
or-
coming
or,
from-
or from a business.
No, that's just coming from a
Business.
grown man
You
standpoint.
paying
Okay, okay,
niggas
okay,
to
okay, okay,
record
okay.
you
Okay.
talk shit
But, okay.
about your homies.
Now, but I'm
So
saying
you can
is-
get paid
but,
about talking shit
right and-
about your
okay.
homies.
And there's people that have done less to get less. All I'm saying
I
is
don't
I'm not saying
understand.
it's right at all. I'm just saying is when somebody has an ego at that level and they trying to get to that next little tier of that natural selection of trying to be grander than the others, I'm just saying they be doing all some types of fucked up shit. How do you get to that next level of shit without? You said it in the previous podcast.
You gotta
You can't
evolve,
get to
nigga.
that.
You can't go against.
I mean, no,
But
nigga.
people do it though. That's if you look at a lot.
No,
of these
nigga,
other
that's some
people,
Tekashi 6ix9ine type of shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't hearing me, bro. Like, no, this is not about no next level. Like, no. If you do that's
You
the
made
shit.
money off of it, right?
No, that shit
So
will
that's
get
what
a
I'm talking
nigga
about.
shot, bro. You be like the shit the nigga like, bro. Niggas have gotten bro. It's motherfuckers in regular offices that work in finance that'll fire some nigga and talk crazy to him. That nigga came back later on that day with the motherfucking chopper and lit the whole motherfucking office
You're
up.
talking from a different spectrum.
No,
right?
I'm talking
So-
about
so-
people, man.
No.
Remember, I know what I'm saying, man. I'm being very specific. The same shit I've been saying for all these other episodes. The main thing I always get, like, niggas gotta stop playing with people. Like, bro, you playing. You disrespecting it, man. Probably got kids, man. You did, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you find this man on air, man. This shit going around on the social media. She hearing her daddy name. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's, man, you playing, bro. You playing. You're playing. This type of shit, you see what I'm saying? Make a nigga want to come beat your ass.
I've met people that have done worse, or not worse, but I've met people that have done fucked up things and still be like, whatever.
That's a whole different level where you can talk shit about a nigga on your platform where it's gonna get mad views. And then it goes through social media where niggas is bootlegging the fucking original audio.
That's what I'm saying.
To
So
where
this
they
shit
is get retweeted to 100,000 niggas, and
Right.
now it's a conversation. Right.
It's like the clout thing.
50,000 niggas with 100,000 retweets of everybody saying shit
that
about
was
you,
my
bro.
point.
Like,
that shit is stuck in the air forever. Like you could
agree.
delete your video,
I agree 100%.
and that shit will never ever be gone.
I was
because
just asking a simple question of fucking if it was a moral or a business.
Well, I'm just
point of
saying
view or give me both.
You can delete everything you want to about the video, but you'll
already
never
gave me the
get rid of
moral.
every copy of the video. That's not more. I'm saying from a man to man, how men were raised. Where I'm from.
So that would be the foundation of a moral, of a belief, right?
Right.
So that would be ingrained within you. But that's where we have other people that have been proven that are large, successful people when it comes to the money, and they're not always. When you find out their closet shit, or just find out their real life shit, are people that they're not really what they portray that they really are.
Right.
So and so Joe Blow has fucking 300 million, but you don't understand that Joe Blow came from the Nazis. Not saying Joe Budden, but okay, so Tom Blow.
that's the name of the episode.
Tom Blow.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Like,
bro, I
that
hear you.
nigga be shitting on like.
No, I'm
he be
finna
trying to
say,
show
bro.
love to up and coming podcasts, but he be shitting on them too. Like,
Okay, so Joe Blow.
That's what I'm finna say, bro. I hear everything. I mean, you trying to philosophize.
No,
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you like this.
just-
Don't let a nigga philosophize your ass to getting your ass kicked.
No.
Cause like that, I'm not
No,
even
I'm not
on that
saying
other
that
shit.
at all.
That
I'm
shit
not
stop.
saying that at
That
all.
shit stop, bro. That shit is disrespectful, dog.
No, I agree 100%.
Bro, Joe Budden is a habitual line
I
stepper.
understand that, but all I'm
And he
saying
oversteps the line
all I'm
habitually.
saying is- no, I
And that
agree.
shit is cool
I
for
agree.
shop value, and that's what make you one of the best podcasts.
100%.
But a nigga gotta know when to turn that shit off, if nothing
I
else.
understand that 100%.
Because if not, like I say, you gonna put yourself in a precarious situation.
But for you to become a better person in growth in general, you have to understand all aspects of point of views or perspectives.
I don't
of
have to
people's
understand
thought.
a
No.
motherfucking thing.
You may not
You gonna have to
that.
understand
You
these
don't-
hands.
No,
if
and that's
if
the
a nigga
issue.
try that shit,
No,
nigga,
no.
you gonna have to understand
Chance, you're
these
talking-
hands, bro.
you're talking
That's what you
from
gonna
this point
know,
of view
nigga.
now.
You gonna have to understand these.
chef, bro.
What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
If we break it down,
You gonna have to
equipment
understand
this
these.
week,
You gonna have to understand what this motherfucking two pieces like.
if we breaking
That's
down
what
the
you gonna have to
equipment this
understand.
week, and me and him agree on something, and then we come back the next time we record and be like, "Hey, man, that nigga Chad, blah blah blah, man, fuck that shit, nigga, hell no,
Oh
nigga.
yeah, nigga, you
Boom,
a
boom,
whole
boom,
dummy
nigga,
out
blah
here.
blah blah, nigga, fuck that nigga, blah, like
Yeah, you a whole dummy out here.
you can't come back to the Power Podcast. That would be like way out of bounds to where you could not recover from that shit. Period.
And I understand and I agree 100%. But all I'm saying is at certain times of thought that I've progressed.
I'm glad you wore that tied out shirt. You want to cross your legs, Indian style in that chair.
No, not at all.
You know, you want to cross.
No,
it.
but
Right.
at
You want
this-
to,
at
you want
this point
to,
in my
you want to
life,
crisscross applesauce real
you
quick.
know what, bro? At this point, like I said earlier,
Get in your perfect
fucking,
zen
I'm not
pose.
even trying to
He should
be.
get the chain
I'm not even trying to be a
with
part of that type of situation. I've had plenty
You
of
gonna go to
situations
that
and
hot yoga,
altercations
I see.
that I have been a part of and been in, and was fortunately not. And I will not share any of those things because they're not fucking moments that are grand. But nah, I would wish y'all the best. Understand that you're now disappeared to me, and if I see you, I might fucking chunk up a juice.
But
Chunk up a juice. But after that, you're non-existent. That has no.
I mean, yeah, no. I'm not saying
so
I can't take the high road, but I'm saying I'm not saying that
I'm not saying it's wrong.
No, I'm not saying that you're wrong. No, you definitely right for taking the high road. I'm saying that I support that and I give props to that, and I mean people out there definitely take the high road. I'm telling you niggas, I'm taking the low road.
And that's,
I'm
right,
going on the low road. I don't understand what's confusing this nigga. I'm gonna beat Bubs over Baghdad on your ass.
Right.
Nigga, try that shit with me, bro.
And
I'm gonna beat your ass.
And that goes back
I'm
to
gonna beat
podcasts
your ass. I'm gonna ask you while I'm beating your ass, what was that shit you was saying? Bruh, my kids can watch this shit.
We went back to previous podcasts.
Bro,
Said the same thing.
That'd be crazy, bro.
My kids can watch this shit,
watch
man.
What you say to people. Yeah. We've said that many of times in the past.
My kids can watch this shit, man. Yeah. They can pull this up. Matter of fact, they ain't gonna be.
And you trending before they go to
Right,
school.
that's what I was gonna say. They can't.
Roasted.
Right, they can't avoid it. They can't avoid it because they. No, I'm just finna say. Not only can they watch it, but they motherfucking peers is gonna put it in their face.
Yep.
You out your mind, man.
Don't either one.
I'll be done beat your ass, bro. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
But they got parents and shit.
Yeah, whatever you got family, right?
Maul is related to one of the dudes that started Rockefeller with Jay-Z.
Oh, sure.
Right.
So fuck it.
Right. Whoever he is, he got a family. He got a mom. He got a dad. These niggas don't live under rocks.
Right.
They seeing this shit. You see what I'm saying? You trending. You gonna be on Time Magazine. You gonna be on all that Joe Budden fires. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas making reaction videos.
Right.
On
You
YouTube.
feel me? You see what I'm saying? You getting the 15 minutes of fame without your participation, consent. At this point, you got fired and you got. You see what I'm saying?
Just because a nigga
No,
went
I'm good.
off on you, like.
No, I'm not. No, I'm beating your ass.
You're not doing that shit, bro.
I'm gonna beat your ass, and you better not go to the police. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, and you gonna take it like a man, cause you know why. And you better not go to the police. You better tell niggas you fell down. Plan your get back or something, nigga.
For you, is that
No. Oh, okay. Thank you.
That nigga was like, no, get that shit away from me, nigga. Look.
I don't forget to say. But
There you go. Right.
yeah, but yeah, no. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna catch you slipping. I'm gonna beat your ass in somewhere nice and quiet. And you gonna walk it off. And you gonna motherfucking either let it go or we gonna take it up.
You know what's fucked up is the way you're.
Cause you're
right
disrespectful,
now.
bro.
Everything that he's saying right now, I go back and I have flashbacks of how he explained the story of when he went into his friend's house and tried to take back somebody's property.
I took back my property.
Right, and so now
They
I'm
did
getting
me like OJ.
So now I'm getting a full. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! I get the extent that you're going to.
No, brother, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
You can't take. You can
Like,
only
I think
take
you
shit
taking
so
it so
far,
yeah, bro.
Like,
Yeah, bro.
You can only do a certain amount of shit.
Yeah, bro. Like I
if he
think
would
you
have came
trying
on
to
there,
philosophize into. No, nigga. You clearly want your ass beat, and I'm gonna give you exactly what you want, bro. That's a nigga behaving as if he need his ass beat.
You know what? When you
Bro, that's a nigga behaving like he need his ass
you're
beat.
speaking from this point of view of this time frame.
No,
of
but
how
us
you
coming
feel.
like the same scenario.
Understand.
Man, stop philosophizing. No,
10
that's
years
a
from
nigga
now-
behaving
10 years
as
from
if
now,
he need his
you
ass
won't
beat.
feel the same.
The same scenario. Me and Rick come up next week, and you wouldn't be here, and we got into some shit, and like it went the other
So
way.
we-
Like the whole different scenario from us coming in here saying, "Oh, he a whole ass nigga, blah blah blah. He did this. Hey man, he just not coming back." You know,
Right.
like it's a whole different feel.
You feel me?
it's a
Like,
whole
no,
different
that's a
vibe.
nigga
Like,
behaving as
you
if
give
he
it-
need his ass beat.
Whenever a nigga just come back, oh nigga, he
I'm
was
very
a whole ass
specific.
like,
I'm not, and I'm usually not wrong. Now look, I ain't usually like, but I'm usually right. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, that's a nigga that need his ass beat. That's a nigga that need to be. He need to be reminded that some of this shit you do has repercussions. Cause you know you get on those like he on a podcast,
right.
and you get to talk your shit,
right.
and then he also Joe Budden, so he already was a brass person. It's like, yep, like no, all right, but now you done took that so far as to smell the Kool-Aid and start talking to. You gonna tell again? You gonna tell me, Chad? We on episode just 43. Imagine me telling you this podcast is none of your business. None of your business. And this is only at 43. It's none of your business.
You're entitled to your opinion. That's fine.
Yeah,
well,
but if a nigga
no,
keep telling you
no,
that,
no.
They can't expect you to come back.
Well,
right.
no. Well, no. No, that's true. You're entitled to your opinion, but not when you Maul and Rory, and you trying to figure out what your check like.
No,
and the nigga, and that's what I'm trying to understand. You gotta remember that
when
part
it comes
too.
to-
Now, in this scenario, I'm
I
signing your
agree.
checks too,
I've
and I'm telling
always-
you this shit ain't none of your business.
I've never
And you asking me about what
never
I'm
disagreed.
supposed to be getting paid, and you ask me about what happened with this check, and you like, nigga,
not
why you always bothering me?
I'm not disagreeing.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not disagreeing. Let's be clear. I'm
You
not
behaving
disagreeing.
as if you
I'm
need
not-
your ass beat.
Not at all.
You must need your ass beat. You must.
I'm not disagreeing.
You must. I'm asking you about my money and you must need your ass beat.
But
That's
understand
exactly what you need.
There's other ways.
I don't
that
gotta
you
shoot
can
you.
go around it.
No, we
There's
ain't
other
gonna
ways
take it
that you
that
can go
far
about it.
unless we need to. Initially, you need
And
your
I can
ass
definitely
beat.
get more money out of you.
I need to
by
remind
going
you
around it
that
the other way.
no, this
Because
ain't
I'm gonna
it.
get my money and more just for
Yeah.
us to go through this.
This ain't
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
No,
I'm gonna throw you off just by fucking
you
being
must
calm.
need your ass beat.
My point exactly.
And I don't
You
even no,
expect
and I don't
you're
condone
not gonna control
or
the situation
promote violence.
about my emotion of how I'm going to react.
I don't.
I
No,
will
no.
sit there.
No, that's why I
and
say
you're gonna
you're
think
you're
that
right.
you got the best of the situation.
Look, you're
I'm
right.
gonna sit back, and as you're thinking, I'm calculating.
You're right,
fighting
bro.
a little bit more.
You're right.
And so
And
guess
look,
what? When
I
that
don't
time
condone
hits-
violence. I
Oh,
don't
shit.
condone violence. I don't support. I don't
That's
support
why I say
violence.
you be
You know what I
blessed.
mean? And right. And that's why I
You
say
continue
no.
to be great.
He's definitely right.
Because guess what?
But like I said,
it's
I'm-
gonna be
like
fucked up.
No, he's definitely right. But I'm right too. And I'm telling you.
I'm not saying you were wrong.
No, I know. I'm saying
I wasn't
he
saying
right,
you're
but I'm
wrong.
right too. and that nigga need his ass beat. That's what that is. That ain't. And I don't mean that in no. Like no, bro. You know, bro. It's only so much you can do.
You
And
give
then
this free
before.
will.
Yeah, man. Like it's only so much you can do
What, did he
before.
smack him?
No, he choked him.
Choked him.
Yeah,
Who got
choked him up.
smacked? Somebody got smacked. No.
He smacked people too, but no, no. Some people got anger issues. Maul ain't got an anger issue, but Maul got is a nigga that do not respect him, and I'm gonna make you respect me.
Yeah, do what you
Especially if you, I'm gonna catch you. Like I told you, I'm gonna catch you in a quiet place. I'm gonna beat your ass, and you're not gonna go to the police. You gonna talk about that contract. You gonna call me.
Yeah,
You gonna give me Monday, and we gonna figure out what the fuck is wrong with my contract.
And now your people gonna call my people.
You
It's
feel
gonna
me?
Be over, nigga.
You feel me?
Shit, I would even think from a business point of view, yo, bro, we having this issue right now. Hey, we had this pay-per-view. We go ahead and box this shit out, get the fucking shit out. You get your bread.
Bro, you
I
talking
get
about
my
millions
bread.
of views, hundreds of thousands of
Just
sales.
saying,
They
just
getting on
saying.
Patreon and shit. Like,
I understand.
I
You
understand a
got the
nigga. If a
built
nigga
up-
got
hey, you can
contract
knock me
incentives
out,
and it's
bro.
like, yo,
You
bro,
can knock me
that shit
out.
said if I make 7 touchdowns, I'm supposed to get $5 million, but I made 10 touchdowns and I ain't get my $5 million. Why I didn't get $5 million?
I
Oh
agree.
shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I need my $5 million.
Right. 100%.
And the only reason I'm saying, like, of course, that's in the NFL, right? So you're not going to run up on Jerry Jones and just beat his ass, right? Because it's an organization, something like that.
Right.
But those are friends.
Right.
You my homie? Oh, I'm beating your ass. Brother, you
At
know
least
you
roughing
could have
you up,
called
nigga,
me.
like-
You could have called me, dog. Brother, you could have called me, dog.
Now you airing me out
Brother, you could have called me,
for
man.
millions, nigga.
You could have called me, man.
Nah, we ain't.
You could have called me, man. You could have emailed me, man. You could have texted me, man. You could have done any of that, man. You bought me my friend. That's what you told Charlamagne.
That's
That's what you said on. That's what you said on whatever the fuck Charlamagne podcast is. We friends. That you could have called me, dog.
That video that you sent, they said that it wasn't about no money, but it was about money.
It was about money. It's always about money.
Right.
Or bitches.
No, of course. No. I already know, bro. I guarantee you, in the end, I know exactly what that shit was about. I can tell you. They was asking for what they just do on the motherfucking contract, where when this shit first popped off, it was Joe Budden shit. It's Joe Budden name. So they probably had whatever little contract he gave them. And that was cool. Because it was like he said, they came on episode 50-something and 77-something. So it's like Joe Budden already got this bitch rolling at least. And then they added the flavor or the counter opinion that makes a podcast dynamic, worth watching. Because now it's not just Joe Budden just ranting for 2 hours. It's somebody that says, I don't agree with that. Here's why. Oh. Now he got to retort to that. And then, you know what I mean? He create that banner. So, you know what I mean? Boom. Right? And then you fast forward, like you say, we up into the 400s. And it's like, yo, it's time to renew that contract. Yeah, man, I'm going to need... And
incentives, nigga,
and
that you talking about, I need you to pay off on them hoes. And if you're not
I'ma
gonna pay
need-
off on them hoes, I need you to
I'ma need-
show me the books, nigga.
I'm going to need... These niggas done forgot who they are.
Nah, nigga, fuck that.
These niggas... You know, you sit over there
And he got
with
the
your
right
head
to
on the
think
time.
that he owns
right.
some shit in here.
He, right. You feel
No,
me?
nigga.
Now all of a sudden, no, nigga. I ain't say I own nothing. I said, nigga, I know what my motherfucking celebrity on this motherfucking podcast is worth.
Yep, and I
At this
want my
point.
shit.
And I want my motherfucking state. You over here getting $10 million contracts from Spotify and shit. Where the fuck is my millions at? You got a $10 million contract. That's how I got at least $1 million. At least.
Yeah.
Minimum. That's 10. That's 10% of the deal.
Nigga probably tried to spread that.
And I'm
through-
really supposed to
through
get
the
more.
pull-ups and
I'm really supposed to get
everything
like
else.
20% of the deal. The fuck you mean? Now I ain't saying you ain't the negotiating outright owner, but you saying you booking me like an act.
Yeah.
No, that ain't how this a podcast. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not like I'm on here as you on here as Chef Chad and he Dubz and it's the Rick Code podcast. No, it's the Poe Up podcast. The Joe Budden podcast is the name.
Rick Code Show.
Right, or whatever the fuck. The Rick Code, yeah, the Rick Code show. That bitch got a zing to it though. Maybe I need to just do my own shit. Just do a show. And like on a spinoff. Of the, you know what I mean? Like we still do the podcast. I just do a show called the Rick Code Show.
It'd be the After Effects. He just
Yeah.
be sleep
He
on
just-
the couch. He wake up at 4 o'clock. He be like, "Oh, welcome."
Every time.
We out here vamping, you know.
Oh shit. I'm glad you could join me. Oh shit. Hold on one second. Welcome to the Rick Code Show. It is 5 a.m. I am up.
Shit, my food. He goes to the door.
Shit cold. Just sitting there, water down, drink.
Shit.
Everything the meal dude is over with. I want to say R.I.P. to Harambe. They took a real one out.
Yeah.
For no reason. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know, I think it was in Houston. It was a crazy situation going on. What was happening, Chef Chad?
There was a tiger that was loose out in the streets.
in the neighborhood.
Like
Like a Bengal real tiger. You know what I'm saying?
a
Now,
feline, a
yes.
ferocious cat.
Yes.
Oh my dazzles.
Right. Now, I don't know about you, but growing up, you know, you think about running them streets, you occasionally come across a dog, a cat. You know what I'm saying? You might be spooked depending on how aggressive that the dog or cat wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But to come across a fucking Bengal tiger, the fuck do you do?
Oh no! My first thought, if I would have ran across that immediately, that's a big pussy.
On cue. Yeah, pretty much.
Man. Man. Bro.
So,
I'm not fucking around.
I don't understand how.
Thank you, Zulu. I love the sound of it.
I
No
can't.
point.
I can't. That nigga.
Oh, he be making big yawn. His yawns be on purpose. He be deliberately. Who yawns that loud? No one. Nigga want all the attention. Like, I'm up.
He said I'm a puppy.
Now he getting
What you
upset
expect?
because
Yeah.
I ain't getting up and letting him in. So now he like, fuck you then. I know you heard me yawn. I can hear you, nigga. No, Zulu. Sit. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. If I'd have ran up on a tiger, I know I would have shit my pants. And I probably would have immediately. What is this?
Oh, they gonna make you answer the door, or
No, just leave it
they
right.
don't got the contactless delivery over here?
Yeah, I got the tag. I got the tag with delivery, bro. It's already dropped off. What you doing, man? You,
I was just asking, bro.
alright, but I gotta stop and just go ahead and get it, man. You turned off the camera.
I didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you was turning off the camera.
Oh, too. You said no. Like,
We still rolling? Well, if we still rolling, then why the fuck y'all ain't scared of no tigers?
Scared no tigers. So a guy came outside, fucking had a gun drawn on the fucking tiger. Guy came out.
I'll do the officer.
Yeah, said that fucking it was his tiger. Don't shoot the tiger. Kissed the tiger. Fucking brought into the vehicle. Tried to stop the vehicle. Whatever. Guy drove off anyway. He was out on bond, fucking for murder.
In 2017.
That to me just baffles the fuck out of me right there. Like, what the fuck is really going on?
Oh no, that's the story
where it's
that sounds like it would have originated in Florida. Honestly,
it's a dude that was in Florida that used to own like some animals and shit. I seen that nigga on like a documentary or some shit.
Florida man.
He was like a rich ass dude.
You're not familiar with the Florida man?
They had him on like some like construction type shit or like animal thing where they was talking about fucking how niggas used to like build like they little sanctuaries for like they animals that they bought, kind of
Okay.
like the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. Like the fucking Tiger King shit.
yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So, they ended up arresting the dude. Supposedly, the guy said that he had took the tiger back to its owner, but the police supposedly say that it's like been located in 8 different locations, that it's like traveled in within the past week or whatever. What's her name?
oh, so they caught up with him, but they ain't catch the tiger.
Yeah, they caught him on like Monday.
So the tiger did the race.
Say what?
Shout out to TK.
What?
Huh?
You say what? What did you say? I didn't understand.
The Tiger did the race.
Tiger did the race?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiger won the race.
No, he did the race. It just felt like the office in here. Did it? You know what I mean? Like how it, you know what I mean? That type of,
Yeah.
it was that type of situation. You know what I mean? It was that type of just. No.
What's the name? What's her name? Baskins? I don't remember.
Carol Baskins.
Carol Baskins.
Carol Baskins.
She put like a $5,000 reward out for the Tiger. Trying to get the Tiger back.
That
Whatever.
Tiger?
Yeah.
Now she the real villain.
And so then I'm like,
The Tiger
so
Queen.
then
the
they're trying
kingpin.
to,
After all of
find
that.
out who was buying and selling the Tigers. They're trying to prosecute, and I'm like, well, but you're trying to get the Tiger, like.
Not really surprising that niggas got tigers in Texas. Like once they said that the fucking Tiger King dude started out around here, I was like,
Right.
oh, all right.
You can have him in
Because
Texas.
that kind of made sense. Because like when we was like kids, like it was like a tiger that got loose when we was around Six Flags.
Right. Fucking. I don't know what. I mean, the fascination would be in that situation of something that you could, raise and think that, they might not turn on you. I mean, to me, that's like playing with fire. That's definitely not at the line.
He thought he had one. He was like, yes, nigga, I'm just going to pour from this cup to this one and I'm going to be straight. Nope. Muggsy Bogues.
I know that one.
Carol Baskins.
Bud Webb. I'll even go lower, right? He hit the spud on him. Had to throw the curveball sometimes. He's like, what? How did he know that? I know a little bit. Poquito. Shh, quiet while he's pouring. Oh, old man pee over here. That motherfucker drip, 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 drip. Ugh. And it's still not at the line. It's not at the line. I'm looking at that bitch. Straight up. Nope. Nope. Just a splash away, old sir.
Nope, this way. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Definitely, he can see it.
He looking from like
Look,
this.
you
He
know it's regulation height. Look at it.
that is not regulation.
Look at
It's
it.
a drip off.
Look at it. Not one drip off. It's the closest you ever seen.
Yes.
It's regulation height. It's safe, my boy. It is safe. It gets no closer than that. It is the.
I want the fucking box.
It
to
is
check
Razor Ramon close.
out. Ooh.
Yeah, the Razor's Edge. I'm just a sexy boy. Word to Shawn Michaels.
I got one of those too.
You know,
I hit the fucking website, the WWE.
Right.
if I ever get me a tiger, I'm gonna let it eat me. God's lessons are so
If
beautiful.
I ever got a tiger, like I'd be like in one of them places where I told y'all the land is at. Like
Nigga, I'm
that
not having no
motherfucker got its
tiger.
own fucking.
I am not having no tiger. Fuck that. That is, I'm good on that, bruh. I'll stick with my fucking feline fucking counterparts that are, smaller in size. I'm good on them hoes.
I'm just sleep with
Little
my
too
beautiful
much.
dog, and
Yeah.
he's a beauty. He's a beauty.
I'm not getting an animal. Period.
I know, cause Peter, check into this guy. Episode 43.
Checking that Carol Baskins.
Y'all want me to drink this shit? I don't think I should. But we gonna see.
Tiger skin pants.
Cheers.
We can't end the episode until that shot is over.
That was strong.
Wow.
What happened?
I didn't know we could do that.
What happened?
So we can't even end on a shot no more.
Yeah.
What happened?
When you talking about man shit, foundation man,
That's what we want.
this is man.
Yeah.
But this nigga gonna, you still took a fucking bullshit shot. You sipped that hoe like a bitch. Not like a man.
That nigga took the 2 shot.
You be talking that fucking bullshit, man.
To be continued.
Right.
The 2-piece.
And the tequila marathon is to be continued.
I had to taste
I
it.
am that I say I am.
I am Rick Code. I had to taste it.
And I am Rick Code.
I had to taste it.
Dubz 817.
817. Yes, sir.
Chef Chad. The infamous. The notorious one. And this is the Pull-Up Podcast.
Oh, man, I didn't even get to hit the other. What are these?
No clue.
OCB papers.
Oh,
Toucans, Virgin Slim, and what's the other ones?
Bamboo.
We got Bamboo.
Woo! Thank you very much.
Pimp.
Shout out to them.
And
They fucking smoke
under
delicious on the other
promotional
ones.
pack. Very much so.
Right on.
Shout out to OCB.
Previous when we were coming into the fucking setting up.
You know.
Partaking into those CBD herbals.
OCB.
Woo!
Check them out. Get you right. Got a nice little deal going on.
Thanks out to Power Hitter.